And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the beautiful Outpost Arena where your New Mexico Lobos take on NAU and try to secure victory number 2 after a large, marginal, and dominant win last night. I'm joined here in the broadcast booth with my good buddy Gino. Gino, you tore it up last night. You had a great broadcast. What did you see? Bring these folks in and let them hear it.
Well, what really stood out last night, Adam, was the complete team effort that UNM was able to put forth, both offensively and defensively. They jumped out pretty quickly on NAU the other night, scoring 2 goals. The first one coming in the first 21 seconds of the game. That one being scored by Matthias Samalga. And that one, pretty much that early goal set the tone for the rest of the game. UNM was able to impose their will offensively and again, of course, defensively. What really stood out to me the most was the active sticks that they had on both sides of the ice, never really allowing NAU to establish anything in their own offensive zone. They were quick sticks to pucks.
Whichever one is yours, turn your volume up just a hair.
Sorry about that, guys. There were quick sticks to pucks on both sides of the ice, both offensively and defensively. Lobos able to secure a lot of poke checks to keep NAU from establishing any sort of offensive opportunities. And they pretty much kept the pressure on for the rest of the game, scoring another goal in the second period and then adding 3 more in the third to cruise to the 6-1 victory. So again, a really good, complete game effort last night, Adam, by the UNM.
Well, and guys, we do not have Mr. Joshua Carrillo in the booth here tonight. He got a little too cold last night, started crying, grabbed the tissue box. No, I'm playing. I know you're listening at home, Josh. He had a family event. He couldn't make it out tonight, so we do miss him. But thankfully, I do have Gino here. And thank God we have Chase behind the camera. He almost died like a dozen times last night. Pucks flying all around his head. He couldn't get down quick enough. Even Coach Grant Harvey came over and was like, Chase, you're alive. I'm glad to see that. So thank you, Chase. Thank you, Nicole, for killing it on the computer last night. She's actually going to take some photos, running some social media, and we have Jennifer on the computer here tonight. We do have Zach Price taking some photos. You'll see those hitting our social media. And a special guest, Joe's here tonight. He's going to be taking some photos as well. So the whole team's out here, but more importantly, that team in red out on the ice, defending their home ice once again. Who is your key to victory here tonight, Gino?
I would have to say, Adam, the captain stands out to me, Jerry Bronquillo. Again, another superb offensive performance last night. Just created a lot of opportunities for UNM in their offensive end. He's been magic, it seems like, every time he has the puck on his stick.
Seeing if we can get Coach here for a minute. We'll see if I can grab him when he comes around. But he's got you know what I love about this? Every single year, every single game, you see that student section filling up. You see the crowd filling up. They got their signs. They're going to get loud and proud for the home team. You even have skaters from the other side of this beautiful Outpost Arena circling around. Sam Fisher playing lights out last night, only letting one single, kind of iffy goal get by him. Playing phenomenal. I mean, it's exciting. It's a great team that this home crowd can get around. And let's see if I can, for just a second. All right, I've got Coach Grant Harvey for just a moment here before we get underway. Coach, what's the key to securing another win here tonight?
We need to clean up our passing. We need to set up our cycling. We had too many guys trying to make goals off of rushes. We just need to get everyone established in the zone and play some hockey that has us establish our cycle down low. We need more shots from the points. If we keep the hitting up, we're going to be all right. We're dominant when we actually do the body check-in out of the 2 teams. So
awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight. All right, that was Coach Grant Harvey giving us a lowdown on what to expect tonight. I'd like to see who we have out there in the comments. We had people from Alaska last night. We had people from Fairbanks, from out in St. Louis. We had people from all over. We've actually had people watching on broadcast before from Russia, believe it or not. So all over the world, whether you are rooting for Northern Arizona or the hometown Lobos, thank you for tuning in. We are the Lobo Hockey Network. We're excited to bring this stream here to you tonight. And I'm excited, Gino.
I am too, Adam. I'm interested to see if Northern Arizona changes any of the strategics that they brought into they bring into the game tonight. Last night, Josh commented on a few times, and it was pretty evident multiple times. They looked a little bit sluggish, maybe not adjusting to the altitude that well. So it'll be interesting to see if they're better acclimated tonight, maybe a little bit more active. But for UNM, definitely loved what I saw last night and want to see more of it tonight. That complete game effort really stood out. Like Coach Harvey said, though, the passing, we'll look for that, see if it's a little bit more crisper tonight. I would imagine it'll probably be the case.
Oh, if Coach Grant is saying it, you know they're going to want to listen. He's excuse me, he's the last one you'd want to upset. Now, one thing that historically that we've seen with these home games, especially with a team that comes out a bit sluggish the first night, they don't take it lightly. They're not thrilled about that loss that they've taken. If they're not up on the scoreboard, things tend to get chippy. And that's one thing that isn't too strange to see here at Outpost Arena, especially if it's a one-sided affair. So not so much a lot of times in the first period, but if these Lobos are able to strike quick, get out to an early lead, I'm betting that physicality picks up real quick and in a hurry.
And that's definitely something we saw in the later stages of last night's game as well. The chippiness definitely was more evident towards the end as the frustration built for Northern Arizona. Definitely don't want to be on the wrong end of a 6-1 loss, but maybe they can find some of that motivation to carry into this performance. But I have to say UNM is probably riding all the momentum into this one.
Absolutely. I have our first comment of the night, of course, our broadcaster, Mr. Joshua Carrillo, says, Josh here cheering from grandmother's couch in South Valley, New Mexico. So I'm glad you were able to get together with the family. It is the holiday season. Don't forget tonight is your last chance for a little bit to see your Lobos as they hit the road once again. A brutal schedule this year. We do have the Los Alamos tournament, which we're going to try to get out to. That is an outdoor tournament. Tons of fun out in beautiful Los Alamos, New Mexico. That's going to be a lot of fun this year. And then we have 3 straight weekends of Lobo hockey here at Outpost Arena, where we're going to bring you all the action. We'll be at every single one of those for sure. Again, this year we're trying to travel more, but this is definitely a hobby, not a full-time thing, so it's a little tough to get out sometimes. We will let you know if we're able to hit the road at all. But what matters is here now, we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from bringing you the national anthem and getting hot out on the ice. Warm-ups taking place. I've got to say my key to the game is Josh's from last night, McKinstry. McKinstry is a young player who definitely was coming into his own. 2 goals last night. Now, I know there's going to be the evident ones to Jared Ronquillo's. Jared Ronquillo is just a goal machine. You know he's going to get his offensive plays, but it's going to be those attributing factors, not only tonight but throughout the season, as again, a reminder, extremely young Lobos team tries to compete for a title.
And I would also have to say, Adam, maybe my second key to the game is going to be the goaltender, Fisher, who last night, as you mentioned, played a pretty superb game all the way around. Had that one little eeky kind of goal get past him. Other than that, though, he was on every puck that was sent his way. A really key contributor last night to UNM's victory, and I'm interested to see how he performs this evening.
And we have Joanna out in Oregon, rooting for number 18. Thank you for tuning in. Number 18 is Mr. John Kelly. I've heard he goes by Jack Kelly out here as well. So thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network. We've got some Lobo fans out in the comments. Let's see if we got anyone from NAU as well. Wherever you're watching, thank you for tuning in as we get excited to bring it out. And our cameraman tries to survive another night of pucks flying around his head. Now again, a reminder to y'all, this is a bit of a different camera angle from last year. We used to be up top, and with the renovations to Outpost Arena, we did have to move the camera, the computer, all the gear down right by the Lobo bench. So a bit of a different angle, makes it a little longer in areas, but we're going to continue to work with it. We're going to give you the best stream we can. We're having a lot of fun, and it's going to be, I'm just excited to get this one underway, especially in a very competitive matchup. Just very crucial for the Lobos to get out to an early lead.
And one thing they were able to do last night as well, Adam, and again, a big key here tonight as well, that early goal really, again, set the tone for the rest of the game for UNM. They were almost able then to start to really establish their game plan they had going, and again, kind of just cruise the rest of the way, adding a few more goals in the second and third. But really a dominant performance all the way around.
You know, and what I'm really happy to see about that, almost as much as I'm excited about the offensive prowess that we got to see last night, it was just that defense. That zone defense came into play, but how about Mr. Fisher? Just blocking it up. Became a brick wall in that net. Just phenomenal job. All right, guys, and that is we got the little foghorn there. We're going to be bringing you the starting lineups for each team as well as the national anthem. So bear with us. We're going to get cleared off the ice here momentarily. We're getting ready to go live, bringing some Lobo hockey here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we have, I'll bring that real quick. We have Julia saying, go NAU, rooting for number 24. Love your girlfriend. So number 24 for NAU. Let me see if I got that. Nick Palermo. I may be saying that wrong. I apologize if I am. But thank you for tuning in to the Global Hockey Network. All right, we're going to hop off now. I'm going to give you the starting broadcast, and we will go to the national anthem. We'll be right back.
And on the starting lineup for the Ice Jacks is number 19, Jacob Babbitt. Number 9, Reed Harbison. Number 11, Daniel Lazan. Number 17, Matthew Songstad. Number 18, Jacob O'Brien. Third man in goal is going to be number 1, Merrill Morgan. Head coach tonight for the Ice Jacks is Brian Hahn. And on the starting lineup for your University of New Mexico Lobos is number 4, Marcus Trujillo. Number 17, Gerard Ronquillo. Number 16, Tyler Levesque. Number 93, Tyler Colrus. And number 95, Chad Shakes. Number 39 as well is going to be our man in goal, Sam Fisher. Head coach tonight for the Lobos is Grant Harvey. Now, if I could please ask all of you guys to stand and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem by Tony Morlando.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Lobo hockey fans, welcome to Outpost Arena and Game 2 between the UNM Lobos and the NAU Ice Jacks. We see you in the comments, JoJo, rooting on Babs and O'Brien for the Ice Jacks. Thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network as we get ready to take you out to center ice. Gino, 20 minutes on the clock. How excited are you?
I'm pretty pumped, Adam. I'm interested to see how UNM is able to carry over the momentum of Game 1. Again, the early goal and being able to add on from there. I feel like UNM is riding a hot streak right now, and I'm also really keen to see how Sam Fisher again continues from his performance last night. Virtually shut the door on NAU.
And one thing we did talk to Coach Grant Harvey about a little earlier on was that he's still working on getting a bit more depth in the goalie position. I mean, not that Sam Fisher isn't killing it, but it'll say his backup, it goes down or he goes down. I mean, just getting that depth there, there's a lot of games, and that's a lot of time to have have pucks flying at you. So they are looking for a bit more depth. He's still doing some recruiting. But as the team stands now, you couldn't be more proud, especially a team that lost several seniors, several key components last year. They're showing up in a big way. Have they had their growing pains? Absolutely. But they're formulating, they're finding their identity. And this is going to be a team that's reckoned with for years to come.
Exactly. And again, last night I feel Adam was like a microcosm of what this team can be in the offensive and defensive zone, in the crease. that complete team effort. You mentioned earlier, there's a lot of youth on this team, but they're slowly but surely finding ways to play with each other.
Absolutely, and you got to figure, I mean, with all the different sports and athletics that are here in New Mexico, everyone loves a winner. And if you're not getting down here for $5 and rooting on your hometown Lobos, who compete and win a lot, you're missing out on one of the greatest shows in the Duke City. So get down here, support your team as we take you out to center ice. As Mr. Jared Ronquillo, team captain, faces off with his opponent, as the puck is dropped and Lobos come away with it in their own territory. Sends it over to the left. It's going to move up left to Zumigala as he moves it forward.
Zumigala, as it's played into the Northern Arizona zone. Lobos looking to establish again that early offensive pressure as they go hard into the boards. Puck is sent back near towards the blue line, now chipped a little bit down back in. Zamalga goes hard into the puck as they battle near the goal, as now it's still chipped around in the corner. Several players, it's sent across the zone. Number 9 for NAU will try to collect the puck. Hard hit into the boards as one is flung. That one blocked by a stick down in front. Looks to be chipped out. NAU can't get it out though, but now they do into the UNM zone.
That goes over to Levette, over to Richard over on the side. Pushed up against the boards right in front of us here, and hits the ice, loses a stick and everything. That's number 13, Leandro Richard, who we were saying his name wrong apparently for about a week or two. That is Richard, but takes a big shot there, but able to bounce right back up. We're going to have a play stoppage, go out for another face-off. Now this team's going to try to get off to an early start. Already a line change. I believe that Shanks hitting the ice there, number 95, and he's been a bit of a force to be reckoned with. He was laying folks out last night, so let's see if he carries over that same physicality. Face-off in New Mexico territory. Goes to Lobos, back behind the net. Over the side boards, back behind the net once again. 93 there waiting for it. Up against the boards, it's going to clear out.
Out towards center ice, but NAU able to chip it right back into the zone.
Cole Rust with the puck. Gets it swept away. Dangerous play right here. He's going to take the shot for the Ice Jacks, but deflected away. Good defense there on a dangerous pass that's stolen away by Ice Jacks. Sloppy pass once again. That's the one thing that Coach Grant Harvey was saying we've got to avoid tonight if we want to come away with yet another win. Lobos getting physical up against the boards. Fighting for possession. Good pass there, sends it across the ice.
And all the way down, and it looks like delayed icing as the puck is set in front of the net. Unable to get anybody was Chance Shanks in the front, and here comes Northern Arizona.
Cole Rust sizes him up. It's a slap shot. He gets laid out by Cole Rust. Hello! Laying the wood early and establishing a bit of dominance. He's a big body out there, and he uses every bit of it. Cole Rust once again with the puck. Good skating, holds on to possession, moves it forward.
UNM looking to start the counterattack as here's one's chipped over just out of the reach of Chance Shanks. Northern Arizona will look to clear the zone, unable as they get sticks tied up in the middle, but the puck is chipped out. UNM looking to reestablish that offensive zone pressure as they chip the puck back into the NAU zone. Puck slithers around the net. Now looks like Northern Arizona looks to clear out the puck into the UNM zone. Line
change there as Isaac Dunwoody hits the ice. That's going to be Richard chasing it down on the side. NAU comes away with it, but it's stolen away by number 28 for the Lobos. That's Dunwoody, Jacob Dunwoody.
As now it's chipped out towards center ice.
Pancake!
Two Lobos pancake, number 26 for Northern Arizona.
And another huge hit as the Lobos are coming out fierce, laying a man out and showing just a supreme physical dominance early on. Another hit right in front of us as the Lobos seem content just to kind of establish a bit of physicality early on in this already chippy. We talked about it picking up between the second and third period. I mean, it's 17 minutes left in period number 1.
As here comes Kelly, he's in on a breakaway. His shot is stopped by Morgan for NAU. And Adam, you mentioned it right off the bat, UNM throwing their weight around in this one.
Now that can be a blessing and a curse. You can show some dominance that way, but you've got to play smart hockey. And we've already seen some sloppy passing from the Lobos. They've got to tighten that up. It comes down to that chemistry, and they could just be getting loose, shaking off cobwebs after last night, but they got to tighten up with those passes.
Exactly. As number 17, Jared Ronquillo, the captain, takes the face-off for UNM, tries to chip the puck in front. A shot almost looks like it was taken in front of the net as the puck is played to the near boards. Now sent out. Oh, great poke check at the line as Ronquillo will skate in. Tries to send one across. A save made by Morgan. Puck is now cycled around the net. UNM's continuing, looking to try to find that hole in the offensive zone. Ronquillo tries to dance by 2 defenders, unable to. Sends the puck back to the point. A drive, and that one is blocked by a stick in front. Ronquillo, though, able to get the puck back. Throws another one at the net. Looks like it was blocked on the way. Kept in, though, by number 22 for UNM. That's Coyer. Able to keep the puck in. NAU, though, chips it out to center ice.
And how hungry is this Lobo offense early on? And you could just see it in the way Jared Ronquillo, the team captain, was playing. He wants about 6 of his own tonight with the type of shots he was after. As here comes the Ice Jacks once again trying to move it forward, but a bit more of what we saw early on last night. Just not a lot of offense out of the Ice Jacks as they try to formulate some kind of teamwork across the blue line.
As here comes the captain, he'll try to dance by 2 defenders, unable to. Canceled out by number 9 for NAU, and they chip it into the Lobo zone.
Another line change as we're getting some more substitutions. Some good depth offensively for the Lobos so far. Chance Shanks with the puck, the big enforcer behind the net. He's going to send it all the way forward, almost able to hunt it down as Jared Carnes, as he can't quite get there in time.
Just out of the reach of Carnes, you would think of maybe a potential breakaway developing there as number 3 for NAU. Tries to dance away from Carnes, tries to chip the puck out, kept into the zone though by number 68 for UNM, that is Tyler Lovett, as it's now sent in on Fisher.
And it's going to take a bit more than that to get by Mr. Fisher as they trickle it forward. And we're going to have a play stoppage. That might be roughing up against the boards. It's hard to say. It's getting chippy over there in the corner. Oh, and number 3 gives an extra push after the whistle for NAU. That's Cole Robertson's. And we're going to see, we'll get some clarification. The tough part, last year we used to be right by the penalty box. We could get clarification right away. Now we're relying on trying to lean over the glass and see what the call is. But it looks like number 3, Mr. Robertson, might be headed to the penalty box. And it looks like he is.
And one would think, Adam, maybe that penalty again, that carryover frustration from last night and early into this game as well, just that inability to establish offensive zone pressure might be getting to NAU.
Now, I mean, you know what time that is, guys. This is a Lobo power play. They were able to capitalize in a big way on that last night. Let's see what they can do on the first one here tonight. Some 5-on-4 hockey as we take it in to Ice Jack territory.
And the face-off here in the NAU zone is sent to the corner. In after it is UNM. Chance Shanks now with the puck. He'll evade a defender, sends it over to Ronquillo. Settles the puck down. Now he'll get one across to Trujillo. Throws one in front of the net, unable to connect with anybody in front of the net. And unable to make anything out of that, but sent back to the point. Ronquillo settles the puck down, throws one across to his teammate as takes the shot and a save, and it's loose in the crease, and the whistle.
And we'll give a quick shout out. We have Grandpa and Grandma watching Mr. Leandro Richard from out in Michigan. So nice and cold out there, I'm sure. Thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network. Oh, man, and they're so close to capitalizing, and it's those second chance shots that have been so beneficial to the Lobos so far as face-off is coming up.
Face-off back in the NAU zone. Now kick to the corner as the Lobos and NAU go in after it. Kick back to the point for Ronquillo. He'll skate along the blue line, gives it over to Trujillo. He'll throw one in front. That puck deflected in front of the net, though. Sent back to the point. Now battle for in the corner. Back to Ronquillo. He'll skate in the middle. Throws one at the net. That one is lost in front. Loose puck. No one able to get to it, though. Ronquillo again walks the blue line. Sends one across over to number 95, Chance Shanks, as he and Ronquillo will trade places. Shanks looks to her teammate as a slap pass. Unable to get an offensive opportunity as a Lobo runs into the netminder. Ronquillo sends one back across to Trujillo. Trujillo at the point now gives one back across to Shanks. Shanks will glide in, looks to go around the netminder and tries to wrap around and
goal! Lobos find the back of the net.
On a great opportunity there. And UNM, again, Adam, able to capitalize on that power play.
Oh, that's just been huge. And you know what I love seeing? We'll find out who had that goal. But we were talking to Jared Ronquillo's dad before this game, and he just loves hearing about the highlight reels, hearing his son's name called. And it wouldn't surprise me if Ronquillo was in a big way a part of that. We'll find out who it was here in just a moment. But Lobos take the early 1-0 lead, 14:06 remaining in period number 1. Jack Kelly in the faceoff, won by the Lobos. Over to Dunwoody. Dunwoody takes a long shot, deflected away.
As Dunwoody probably looking to test the netminder Morgan early after giving up another early goal here in the third period. Puck sent out to the zone, and here comes NAU on the counterattack.
Goes for the big hit, and he's got to be careful because he'd rather lay the wood there than steal the puck, and he kind of whiffed it a little bit. So got to play a little bit smarter defense there. Can't give up any silly shots. Number 22 chases it down. That's Collier as he sends it away.
And here comes UNM again on the counterattack. It's thrown in by number 28 for UNM, Jacob Dunwoody, as the UNM will go hard into the corner, unable to gain control of the puck as NAU chips it out to center ice.
It's going to move along, kind of a chip shot. It gets deflected off the skate over to the left wing boards. Back behind the net, number 24 for Ice Jacks can't locate it. Circles around, 28 for Lobos, picks it up between the legs and moves forward. Deflected again into Lobo territory. 93. That's Colas that picks it up. That was laying the big wood earlier.
As now it's chipped into the NAU zone. Number 3 for Arizona will circle around and he'll get the puck out of the zone. Tied up in some sticks at center ice, but he'll be able to dump it in.
Back behind the net over into the corner. That's Collier once again.
As it looks like the puck went off of a Northern Arizona player as they tried to get the puck out of the UNM zone. They successfully dump it in now, but a stoppage of play is coming.
Not sure if that was nice or offsides. It's hard to say. Looks like face-off will be in Lobo territory. And that starting line has done a great job so far. And it's a lot of what we saw again last night. No shots on goal so far to 6 shots on goal for the Lobos. So there's the first shot on goal for NAU. And nothing doing around Sam Fisher.
As now the puck sitting deep into Arizona zone, but an icing. As Jack Kelly went hard in after that puck, but unable to neglect the icing there.
And again, like we were saying earlier, just sluggish offense out of the Ice Jacks so far. I don't know if you attribute that more to the zone defense the Lobos are playing or just lack of cohesion on the Ice Jacks side. As a face-off will be in Lobo territory, Jack Kelly sizing up his opponent. And he's going to be called off. Number 28 steps in. That's Jacob Dunwoody. We got the Dunwoody brothers on the team right now. I believe both from Los Alamos. And Sam just gets that one buried in his belly, and it's going to take more than that. He's had the hot hand and the large glove as of late. And he actually didn't start out the season as a starter, so it's been interesting to kind of see his progression as he stepped up in a big way. Face-off goes to the Ice Jacks. They're going to send it back. Number 9 with it, sends it back behind the net. Lobo sealed away. Zumigala with the puck. And he sends it up to the left. Stolen away by the Ice Jacks. Number 3 is going to hunt that down. That's Matt Barger. Could be Barger. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Lots of new names out there. Ice Jacks still with the puck. Trying to get a shooting opportunity. 2 men in his face, though. Good defense there by the Lobos. Stolen away, and he's going to move forward.
And here comes number 90, McKinstry, as he tries to zoom in for UNM. Tied up for a 2 sticks. Throws one on net, though. What a shot as he was tied up by 2 sticks from NAU. Still able to get the shot on net. Puck thrown the length of the ice here at center ice and dumped into the UNM zone.
And what a job finding the target with the angle he was at. Great shot there overall. That one's going to be picked up by team captain Mr. Ronquillo as he's going to send that around. Almost finds Zumigala. He's almost able to hunt it down, but Ice Jacks do poke it away. Levette with the puck. Sends it up to Ronquillo, stolen away. Almost finds its way back to Fisher, but Lobos come away with it in the corner. Pushed up against the boards. Ice Jacks with the puck. And a big hit right here in front of us. We're losing clipboards. He's knocking over. As here come the Lobos.
As one sent into the zone, Morgan will be able to set that one aside as NAU will try to reestablish offensive zone opportunities here. But a great stick play made at the UNM blue line by Trujillo as he's able to get that puck in and out. NAU looks to settle it down in the defensive zone, maybe start to an opportunity here as he's knocked down, though. Chance Shanks knocking down number 19 for NAU as he tried to leave his own zone.
Colruyt picks it up, sends it over to Collier. Collier sends it forward, and it does seem like the Lobos might have a bit of a size advantage just from a body size standpoint. They're going to be moving around in their own zone. Chance Shanks just sizing up. Defender takes a long pass that actually sneaks by. That's Marcus Trujillo out on the ice now. Couldn't quite hunt that one down. Puts a man up against the boards, trying to steal it away, but NAU comes away with it.
Here's NAU trying to play the puck in their own zone, but unable to. Trujillo's able to get the puck out of the zone, takes it around the net, tries to throw it in front. Another try, but unable to connect with anybody. Trujillo will just dump the puck in again, and here comes NAU trying to clear the zone. UNM again, almost suffocating in their own offensive zone. Here comes NAU, though.
1-on-2, so he's going to try to slow it up, and just good defense there as that hits the roof of the newly renovated Outpost Arena, and the faceoff will be in Lobo territory here in just a moment. So great job. You know, I would say one of the biggest testimonies to this Lobo team is their coach. Year after year, they compete at an extremely high level. That's only done with a solid team culture, and that comes straight from Grant Harvey. So great job to him.
And something else, Adam, that really caught my eye early, the 2 shots on goal were quick shots in on Fisher, but he was right on him.
Absolutely. Like, nothing has really been threatening. And that was a lot of what we saw last night. I mean, that one that got by, that's 9 times out of 10 Sam Fisher blocks that. So he's playing phenomenal, but you got to see better offense coming from this Ice Jack team.
As now it is dumped to run once again into the Arizona zone as in behind the net. And into the corner is number 3 for NAU. Tries to get it out, and it successfully does. Richard tries to slap the puck back into the zone from center ice, unable to. But he's able to lob the puck back into the zone.
Oh, and a huge hit! Mr. Dunwoody, I believe that was, sent a man flying.
As a lob puck ends up into the glove of number 1 in the net for NAU, Morgan.
Isaac Dunwoody just completely depleted an opponent, and looks like he may be getting sent off for that. It might be called roughing, crotchet. It's hard to say. It's not even a penalty. He's just going to come off the ice. Coach Graham might just be saying, "Calm down, buddy."
That might be what you call good old-fashioned hockey right there.
Exactly.
A big hit as Ronquillo wins the faceoff, throws one at the front of the net. Battle for in front. UNM trying to find the puck, still loose in front. Lobos trying to establish something as McKinstry throws another one back towards the net, still knocked down. Morgan is down as McKinstry now goes around the ice, tries to send one back to the point. Blocked though, as New Mexico looks to continue the offensive zone pressure. Puck battle for in the near boards on the NAU zone, now roped around the net. McKinstry just out of reach for him as NAU trying to gain control, but it's turned over right in front. A shot just goes over the net. Number 64, Zamalga, was wide open in the slot, unable to put that one home. Sent back to the point, though, as UNM blasts from the point, and that one is deflected in front.
What an opportunity for Zumigala as he just absolutely pounded it.
As Ronquillo will now circle the zone, throws one at the netminder. That one I don't believe made it through to him. UNM again still cycling the puck, throws another one at the net. That one was from Richard, number 13 for UNM. Puck sent now around the zone as NAU tries to exit to center ice. Again, sluggish pass as here comes Jared Ronquillo on the counterattack. Looks for his teammates as Ronquillo tries to dance around a defender and throws it into the corner. Ronquillo now able to collect the puck in the corner. Tries to throw it in front of the net, but 2 NAU defenders there. Sends one out towards center ice, and here comes NAU.
Trying to use some speed to get down there, and he's almost a high stick, but he's able to keep it down. If he can center this, it's shooting opportunity, but he couldn't quite get there in time as Jared Ronquillo was right in his face. Deflected away, and that was dangerous. That could have found the back of the net. Just goes a little wide to the right as Chance Shanks comes away with it, and he's got some help here. Should be able to clear. As he does out to center ice, but the Ice Jacks come away with it, punches it forward. No trouble for the Lobos, though, as number 71, Jared Carnes, comes away with it.
As Carnes will rope that one in behind the net, UNM goes after it again. Hard work in the offensive zone for UNM as they had that early goal early and have had plenty of scoring opportunities since. As another puck is sent in on Morgan, he's able to push that one aside. NAU looks to get out of the zone, and Carnes able to steal the puck at the NAU blue line, but not for long as they regain possession and enter the Lobo zone.
And they seem content to take these mile-long shots as they can't really get inside any closer to the zone just with the defense the Lobos have been playing. So as soon as they get the puck, they're shooting these 20, 30-footers that just aren't going to get the job done against Fisher. And a big shot there on number 4 as he's sent up against the boards for the Lobos. Marcus Trujillo takes one on the shoulder. Lobos trying to clear out. Chance Shanks gets pushed up against the glass as Ice Jacks hold on to the puck, sends it across, and almost get a shooting opportunity, but good zone defense again by the Lobos.
Looks to send one up and does, but Trujillo just out of reach of that puck as it's into the NAU zone. Trujillo goes hard into the boards with number 12 for Northern Arizona as they battle for the puck behind Morgan, the netminder. UNM able to fish the puck clean as it's sent back to the point for a drive, and that one blocked down in front. Still with the puck now, here's Jared Carnes as he'll throw the puck in behind the net. UNM looking to cycle and establish another offensive opportunity. Puck sent back to the blue line, thrown at the net. That one goes just a little bit high though. Number 93 for UNM, that's Kyler Colrust, takes a shot from the far boards, unable to find the net. NAU looks to exit the zone, and they do.
And he's got four defenders on him, so little to nothing number 12, Antonio Buck, could do for NAU right there. Too many defenders in his face as Trujillo comes away with the puck, sends it back to number 93. That's Colrust with it, sends it over to Collier. Collier gets it poked away, got to hold on to that. Chance Shanks with the puck is going to circle around his own goalie, back behind the net. Smartly holds up for a moment to size up the opponents, sneaks it through, and clears.
Puck deep into the NAU zone. And it's kind of funny, Adam, you would think with that one NAU skater against those 4 UNM defenders, might be how they feel anytime they do enter the UNM zone.
It's pretty much been it as Lobos continue to show their physical dominance, just nailing a guy up against the boards. Dunwoody with the biggest hit so far here tonight. Jack Kelly tries to poke it away, gets it stolen. Levette tries to hold on, sends it down the side.
As number 3 for NAU will chip it back out to center ice. Number 14 dumps it in.
And Richard put up hard against the boards, but he doesn't even have the puck sent forward by the Lobos.
And here comes UNM as they look to get something going. NAU, though, able to gain control of the puck and skate out of their own zone.
And again, those mile-long shots now shooting from behind the blue line as they just can't get any pressure on Sam Fisher tonight. So I don't know if it's, I mean, you got to give credit to Sam Fisher, but they're really, out of those 4 shots NAU's had on goal, not a single one was a true opportunity in my opinion. And just nothing really meshing for this Northern Arizona team so far.
The only thing I could think of, Adam, is maybe they're hoping they get a funny rebound bounce or something, but to your point, I mean, you're shooting pucks from a mile away from the netminder. Unless he's just not looking at the puck, they're not going to get by him.
Yeah, and let's see. I mean, it's hard to say if it's due to fatigue or if it's just the game plan or if it's just great defense by the Lobos. Faceoff goes to UNM. Number 90 pokes that one right in. McKinstry, who had 2 goals last night, gets his stick knocked away off of a big hit, but team captain comes away with it.
Here comes Ronquillo. He'll try to skate by a few defenders, gets a shot, but it looks like it's blocked by a stick for NAU. Unable to get it as it flutters towards the corner, and now Northern Arizona will try to get the puck out and does. Almost a great lead pass there.
Oh, and a good block there. Now, talking about finally getting a solid block. That was a great shot on goal. Oh, do you see that? Number 17 pushes the goalie there for NAU. That's Matthew Songstad. Gets up and gives Sam Fisher a big push after falling down. Got to watch that. But, I mean, what a block there by Sam Fisher. Finally, I mean, it's easy to lull these goalies to sleep. And you kind of get scared of that. But Fisher with a phenomenal glove saves there, preventing another goal.
I mean,
and that's a cross-check on NAU, or is that on the Lobos? It's on the Lobos. So that's going to be an ice check power play, and that's dangerous. These are the types of situations where you start to see some shots on goal. And with the Lobos only having a 1-goal lead, they can ill afford to give one up here. All the momentum in the world rides on UNM's shoulders right now.
That push that Fisher just took might be the toughest thing he's had to handle all night.
It very well could be. But, I mean, that's now we got some 5-on-4. It's really going to come down to that zone defense. One thing I haven't seen in a long time from the Lobos is a shorthanded goal. That'd be real nice if they're able to pull one off here tonight.
And it looks like number 68 for UNM, Tyler Levitt, is the one who takes the penalty for the Lobos.
And instantly clears. For the next 2 minutes, you want more and more and more of that. Just get it out of their own zone, as they're happy to kind of sit back a little bit, only 2 moving forward.
And Adam, I'm interested to see if a power play might jumpstart NAU's offense or if they're still going to settle for those far-out shots.
If they're going to get into the zone, now's the time to do it. 5-on-4 hockey, expecting to see a bit more of a strategic play to find those shots. And, I mean, they haven't even taken one yet, and we're 30 seconds into the power play. Cleared twice, good defense by the Lobos. So you're going to want to see a huge amount of urgency right now because these power plays are few and far between, at least until the third period. And then they're every 2 minutes someone's in the box in the third period at Outpost. You know how that goes. But the Lobos, again, come away with it. That's Colrus, and he's just going to send that forward. And actually, Jared Ronquillo with a great job coming down. He's going to take a shot short-handed. Let's see if he can find it. Takes a big shot.
And Jared Ronquillo, again, flexing his offensive muscles there. Short-handed, almost got a great scoring opportunity for UNM. Able to dance around and look like 3 NAU defenders. As Northern Arizona looks to cycle the puck on a sloppy change, though, as UNM's able to get quickly to the puck, as they will rope the puck around the net, looking to maybe steal one on the NAU power play here, but Northern Arizona able to regain control of the puck.
They've got to be real careful there because they had all 4 players playing fairly far forward, short-handed. As Colrus lays a man out, sends a nice shot into one of his own teammates, and they both hit the ice. Dangerous play there, and it finds the back of the net. They're going to call it, I don't know if they're going to call that off. No, they're going to call it a goal. That's going to be an ice jack goal. Almost an off net there before as they push the goalie, but that's going to be an ice jack goal. And like I said, you've got to be smart about those power plays, as now we're going to be all knotted up at Outpost.
And that was fairly close to the net coming off the moorings before the puck did enter the back of the net. But again, like you mentioned, Adam, NAU taking advantage of the opportunities in front of them.
Yeah, we'll try to find out for you who got that goal. We'll try to get you a name here in just a moment. But now we're knotted up 1-1 at Outpost, as it's chippy and it's been sloppy for about the last 5-6 minutes. So Lobos definitely need to tighten up. They know they should, by all means, if they play like they did last night, come away with the win. But they cannot continue to give up these power plays, as it's the only opportunity that the Ice Sharks have had to score. And a big hit there. Dunwoody lays a man up against the boards. I'm sorry, that was Richard. Richard with a big hit.
As here comes Carnes, as he'll send one out of the UNM zone to center ice. Now sends one back across.
Levette with the puck sends it up to center ice. That's going to trickle on down. And let's see if Coach Grant Harvey can rally his guys here and just kind of refocus.
As NAU tries to play the puck in their zone. Great play by Trujillo, though, as he's able to knock the puck down. NAU looks to cycle the puck as they go around their own net. Puck played now in the near boards as they look to clear the zone. And they are able to as it slithers into the UNM end.
Levette with the puck sends it over the side. And again, not looking. They got to be careful. That's loose and sloppy play. But Levette finds an opportunity here if he can get there in time. Can't quite.
Almost disaster for Northern Arizona as another bad change. Almost led to an odd man opportunity as Richard loses his footing.
Richard sends it forward. Good pass there to Shanks. Shanks gets laid up against the boards by an ice check, but holds on.
Shanks able to protect his body in the puck, but it gets caught up in the linesman's skates.
Dangerous here as you're going to have a free-for-all. Here comes the shot, and a great save there by Sam Fisher. As a player flies into the goalie, they got to get in. Yeah, they got to be careful. The 23 for the Ice Jacks went flying into the goalie there. But Sam Fisher, how about that save? What a save.
And Adam, that's what you love to see, especially after giving up that equalizing goal. Sam Fisher with a great save there on that breakaway opportunity and really showing nerves of steel. It seems like NAU is, if they can't get the pucks into the net, they're sending their players out.
Well, I mean, hats off to Northern Arizona so far. After suffering a big loss last night, they're playing hard. They're laying their hearts out there. So thank you to the team as a whole and to the coach. That's what you want to see. You want to see a good matchup, and they're giving them everything it's worth so far with another big shot on Sam Fisher. Goes just high as Lobos try to regroup and get that dominance back that they started so strongly with.
Puck chipped around here at center ice with 1:15 left to go in the first period. Puck chipped into the UNM zone.
And again, just trying for the big hits. It's getting chippy early. 1 minute and 9 seconds remain in period number 1. The shots on goal for Ice Jacks continue to mount. Ice Jacks again starting to get a bit of confidence with that offensive tag, so they're coming together. Lobos really need to regroup at this point, and that's going to come down to one coaching. It's going to come down to team captain Jared Ronquillo. They say big players rise in big moments, and this is a big moment for him. He definitely needs to step up.
And again, Adam, kind of what Coach Harvey mentioned to us before the game, the key that he pushed, said to his players before the contest, better passing, more accurate passing, and that may be something we see UNM come out with here late here in the first period and into the second.
Ooh, and that one off the post. Dangerous shot. Almost finds the back of the net for Ice Jacks. They could ill afford to take a 2-1 lead going into the second period. 57 seconds remaining in this first period. And what seemed to be a complete Lobo affair, more of last night going into this round, I mean, just hasn't been the case. It's the score shows that NAU is battling back, and here they come once again, trying to move it forward. Lobos sitting in that zone defense that has been effective for them, and send it forward.
Puck sent all the way into the NAU zone. Played behind the net. No icing here on this play with 28 seconds left to go in the first. NAU will just settle the puck down behind their net as they look to break out.
Looks like they're going to try to get one more scoring opportunity in the final 20 seconds of this period. This comes around. He takes a long shot and a glove save by Sam Fisher. Again, Fisher playing lights out. And like we were saying beforehand, we didn't know if it was just good defense or sloppy shooting or Fisher was actually playing great. I can tell you for sure right now, Fisher's just playing great.
Fisher, again, another great glove save there as he has been really the catalyst here for UNM here in this first period.
Jared Ronquillo goes after the faceoff. He's able to come away with it. Poked away and stolen by the Ice Jacks over into the corner. Collier trying to fight it away back behind the net. He's going to settle this one down. 6 seconds remaining. He sends it away. And that is going to do it for period number 1 here at Outpost Arena. We are knotted up. Lobos, Ice Jacks, 1-1. Gino, what are you seeing from the first period?
Again, Adam, you touched on it a little bit earlier. It seemed like UNM was going to continue more of the same from last night as they looked like they were just dominant there in the first half of that first period. But NAU started chipping away a little bit. They turned those long shots into a great scoring opportunity in front of the net and equalized the game.
Huge opportunity now for Coach Grant Harvey to regroup them, refocus, and just get it going again. Be sure to cheer on your Lobos. Thank you to Lobos fans, to NAU fans out in the comments, wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening. We are the Lobo Hockey Network, and we will be right back with period 2 action. All right, welcome back to the beautiful Outpost Arena, where your Lobos are knotted up 1-1 with the Northern Arizona Ice Jacks. Gino, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Coach Grant Harvey made going into the second period. You and I were discussing a bit while we were getting our hot cocoa. The fact that it seemed like the Lobos were extremely dominant throughout that period, but silly mistakes. And the exact thing Coach said they can't do. Just silly mistakes, that penalty, which was a heartbreaker, and then sloppy passing. And even though they showed a lot of dominance, we're all knotted up.
Exactly, Adam. And one thing you and I touched on in the intermission was the goal that NAU did score. There were two UNM players right near the net mouth, but NAU able to find the back of the net again. Not the kind of play you'd like to see in your own defensive zone, especially coming off of that dominant performance they had the other night.
Well, and you almost feel for Sam Fisher in the net, just for the simple fact he's made some phenomenal saves, but you continue to have these sloppy passes, and you're gonna give up some opportunities like that. Now, I mean, let's see if the Lobos can get back to the way they were playing last night. I have no doubt they can pull away in this one, but they're gonna need to get it together. So we're gonna switch sides. Lobos are gonna be headed more towards the side now that you'll see closer on the camera. So we'll get some up close and personal action as Lobos are getting stretched out here at Outpost Arena. Now we have an 11-9 shot advantage for the Lobos. They've shown more offense other than just cleaning up those silly passes. Is there anything you're seeing, Gino, that could be rectified that could result in a Lobo win?
Going back to something I had seen earlier in the period, UNM is establishing great offensive zone pressure. Their passing still could use a little bit of work. They did miss on a few passes, especially in the slot to a few of their teammates. But the biggest encouraging sign I've seen is even though Sam Fisher has given up a goal in this contest, his confidence doesn't seem to be waning in any shape or form. He's been on every puck thrown at him. He's been one of the keys to UNM and the fact that this game is only a tie at 1 goal apiece.
I couldn't agree more. Some of his biggest saves came right after he let that one in the back net. So that maturity from a young player is paramount, especially going into what's going to continually be a more heated affair.
Especially, I would imagine this game is only going to get more chippy as it goes along here, but UNM...
that's hockey.
That's hockey as a whole. But UNM definitely looking to get back to basics, I would assume, here early in the second period. Reestablish what they had early in the first and what they had basically all game yesterday.
All right, we are headed out to center ice as the puck gets ready to drop. Jared Ronquillo for the Lobos pokes it away and he steals it, but the Ice Jacks take a long shot, start out, saved by Fisher. It's like he knew we were talking about him.
Exactly, and it goes right back to his glove again. The star basically of his night so far. Just a little lob fluttering shot, still finds its way into the glove, and Sam Fisher again, even though not the world's hardest save to make. Again, something you'd like to see encouraging here early in the second as the face-off in the UNM defensive zone. Battle for in the corner and pops out of play. As they look to resettle here in the defensive zone for UNM, but it looks like the face-off.
All right, everybody, if you guys are around and able to head out to Los Alamos on January 10th.
Yeah, they're announcing right now, obviously. It's what we were saying earlier, Los Alamos Shootout. If you haven't been, it's a cool event. Outdoor arena out in Los Alamos at the base of the mountain in a snowy village. Really cool event coming up this next month.
As UNM looks to get the puck out of their zone, and they do.
Oh, we have a one-on-one. Let's see if he's got a shooting opportunity. He gets his stick slammed away by Ronquillo. Might have had the man across the ice, but tough there with the defender in his face. Pushed and stolen away by NAU as they're going to be able to clear out their own territory. Ronquillo defends hard, though, and sends number 17, his opponent, flat on his back. As here come the Ice Jacks moving forward.
Here comes NAU as they try to get into the zone. Puck sent in behind Fisher. A UNM player and NAU go hard into the boards. This puck sent over now to the far end boards. Here comes McKinstry as he'll lay one across right into the path of an NAU player as he gets a stick on it and will chip it out to center ice. Looks to get something going, throws one across center ice, unable to connect with anybody, and UNM looks to start the attack.
Good opportunity here, defender in his face, but he takes a shot and it's in! What a shot by number 90, that is Garrett McKinstry. 2 goals last night, 1 tonight, with 18:52 remaining in period number 2. McKinstry finds the back of the net.
And what a shot there, Adam, by Garrett McKinstry. Had a defender basically laying on him, still able to get the shot away, finds a way to get it past Morgan here in net. UNM reclaims that lead early in the second period.
Right by the glove, goes top shelf, defender in his face, and like we were saying earlier, I was saying he's a key to the game. If he can come out hot like he did last time, just alleviating some of that pressure off of Ronquillo. What a shot by McKinstry. and the big players rise in big moments, and he did in a big way, giving the Lobos the 2-1 lead. As NAU picks up the puck, tries to clear it out, and they do so. It's going to be sent along the board. Shanks goes after a player, tries to poke it away, stolen away by Ice Jacks.
And here comes UNM as they chip it out of their zone, looks to get back on the attack as one is lobbed back in near the UNM blue line, and now it goes fully in. Number 22 for UNM, that is Tristan Coyer. Coyer tries to get the puck out, as now it's sent in front. Fisher able to get that one out of there. Puck's sent in now behind the net. Played to the near boards, thrown across the length of the UNM zone. As fighting for it and getting through there was number 71 for UNM. A great effort, but unable to establish anything offensively there, as number 6 for NAU will steam into the zone. He battles to the nearest board. Knocked down, though, on a great defensive play by UNM. Looking to keep the pressure on NAU and clear the zone, as they look to do now, and they will.
And now I'm shocked that wasn't a hooking call a moment ago. That's about as clear of a miss as I've seen so far, as he completely got hooked by the stick. But Chance Shanks now with the puck, avoids the defender, hits the ice though as he's put up against the boards as Ice Jacks try to clear out. Almost get it there, but 93 for Lobos, able to poke it behind the net. Chasing it down to 71 for the Lobos, that's Carnes. Carnes sends it along the side. Stolen away by the Ice Jacks. They're almost able to clear. Collier, great job keeping it in. Long shot, defender away, and we're going to have a breakaway.
And now number 12 for NAU looking to start the attack. Tries to get through 2 defenders. He's knocked down, and a penalty will be called against UNM as the referee's arm is high into the air.
Now, Gino, these power plays for the Ice Jacks, they've capitalized already on one. What do the Lobos need to do to stop this?
Definitely what they were doing early into the first penalty kill before NAU scored that goal. They were getting the puck out of their zone consistently, making NAU go the full length of the ice to collect the puck. You definitely want to see more of that here.
And they went a little heavy after that shorthanded goal. They got to relax on that. All right, guys, out in the comment section, whether you're rooting for NAU, whether you're rooting for UNM, let's hear you. Let's get loud and proud for your teams. Let us know where you're watching, who you're rooting for, as we take you back out to the ice for this NAU power play.
As it looks like Jared Ronquillo, the captain, takes the face-off for UNM, is able to win it momentarily, but it's kicked to the near boards. NAU looks to go on after it as it's sent back to the blue line. Number 9 for NAU will send one across the length. Now Arizona, number 17, looks to settle it down. He'll walk the blue line, send it back into the corner. Throw one back across to number 19. He looks, fakes the shot, takes one in. Ronquillo able to block that with his skates. Another one is thrown in, but Fisher makes another great save.
And that's what I like to see, especially out of this young team early on. Once the goalie covers it up, you like seeing your players surround him and protect the goalie. They weren't doing that much earlier, and now they're starting to get after it. It's that culture that you build, and they're getting the memo now for the second period. So good job by the Lobos.
And you may think, Adam, a catalyst for that might have been the chippiness going in around Fisher early and late in the first period. As the faceoff in the UNM zone is kicked around into the corner, number 17 for NAU will play the puck near the far boards. He'll walk along the boards and now sends one into the corner. NAU looking to start the cycle of the puck as they send one across to number 19. He'll throw one in, lost in the sticks, sent back out of the zone.
And they're going to chase it down. Lobos number 90 tries to get it, but the goalie's going to poke that away. 17, Ronquillo takes a shot, but takes a shot to his body as well, put up against the boards as he tries to send that away. Lobos still have a little bit of time to go here as they fight it away.
NAU now enters the zone, number 19. He'll go into the near boards. He'll look to get around. Hard body play, though, by UNM, looking to pinch NAU off of the puck. Number 17 tries to take a shot. That one lobbed, never really got towards the net. Now hard play going in behind, and it looks like another penalty will be called here.
And this is going to be interesting because Chanchanks did put number 17 up against the boards. 17, it looked like threw a punch after that. So it's going to be interesting to see which way, and it looked like a cross-check is what they're calling. I don't know if that's going to go against Shanks or number 17. That would be Matthew Songstad that I believe is headed to the penalty box. If that's the case, we should have some 4-on-4 hockey, which is a lot of speed hockey we'd see out there on the ice. See if we can get some clarification. They're going to try to get it worked out here. Interesting sequence. Now, this is going to be huge one way or the other. We could even it up, or Lobos, if they do get called for the penalty, they could be extremely shorthanded for some 5-on-3 hockey. I like them putting Isaac Dunwoody out there. He's been playing very physical, and that's what we need in this situation.
And conference still going on near center ice. The official at both, the captains of both teams.
That's what I say. You threw a punch. You cannot do that at this collegiate level. He's going to be sent off for the remainder of the game. That may be a disqualification for the next game, too. Will be interesting to see. And we do have a Matthias fan, Mr. Zumigala, And we got AJ Zumigala watching from Alaska. So thank you for tuning in. Zumigala with the huge first goal last night. And he's been playing great so far here tonight as well. Trying to get some clarification out there. And like I said, you got to be careful with that. That punch was thrown right after he was put up against the boards. And you know it's going to get heated. You know it's going to get more chippy. But they got to keep it together.
Definitely, Adam. And, you know, NAU, it's still a close game. You don't want to get unraveled this close with the score only being a goal difference. You can't afford to take those sloppy penalties and afford anything here, but still unclear as to how this is going to be sorted out by the officials.
I try to talk as much as we can for the simple fact we actually had one of these broadcasts pulled down for copyright reasons because of the music coming off through the overhead speaker. So we'll try to keep that going. Looks like we're finally getting back to some hockey, and I can't even get some clarification from over here. Let's just see what we got. I see 4 Lobos still out there, obviously because of the power play. 1 player sent off, so I'm assuming we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey, which Lobos have done fairly well at historically, but I haven't seen much of that with this young team. 4-on-4 hockey, you see a lot of speed, you see a lot of zone defenses, and you see a lot of breakaway plays. So this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Go Lobo fans. Let me hear it for your Lobos!
And Adam, I'm not the best at math, but looks like it might be 4-on-4 here.
And I'm just waiting for number 23 over there to get off the ice. He's hanging out there talking to the referee. And the official just kind of clarifying some stuff. So bear with us, folks. We're going to get it going. 16-10 remaining here of period number 2. A big call out. Lobos lead the shot advantage 13-11, but they were up like 8-1 at one point. So definitely a lot more offense coming from the Ice Jacks as they play a lot more aggressively. And 23 coming off the ice. We are going to have some 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of speed. This is going to be interesting. All right, folks, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as we not only do contests, but we give you all of the updates. We do some inside player profiles, just a little bit of everything. It's a lot of good fun. And we even have a wallpaper of Chance Shanks you can download for your phone right now on our Instagram page. Go check that out. Make sure you see that little notification bell. Click that notification. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss any of your Lobo hockey action. As Lobos win the faceoff for some speed hockey out here, see if they can hold on.
And Adam, I did get some clarification. It looks like there is a disqualification on number 17 for NAU. That is Matthew Songstad, and he is out of the game.
So a disqualification is good for him in the sense it's not a game misconduct, so he will not be suspended, but he is out for the rest of tonight. So 4-on-4 hockey, Lobos holding onto the puck, trying to size up their opponent, see what they got. Bit of breakaway there. Ronquillo couldn't quite hold on to it, and it's stolen away.
And here comes NAU into the zone, but only 8 seconds left to go on the UNM penalty. And after that expires, UNM is going to enjoy a long power play opportunity coming up.
And here comes Ronquillo. Ronquillo plays with a lot of speed as a team captain. I wouldn't surprise me if he gets by both these defenders. He does. He's going to take the shot right into the pad of the goalie. Sends it back behind and is stolen away by the Ice Jacks. Let's see if they get in his face, try to steal it away. Couldn't quite get there, and it's sent out center ice.
As the puck is now sent into the Lobo zone as the UNM tries to start the power play attack.
Here comes Carnes along the right-hand boards. He's going to send it back up top, and he has no help waiting for him. I don't know if he forgot that it's 4-on-4 right now. Typically, you have a defender in that zone. Oh, it's back. It's a Lobo power play at this point. So Lobos with a big, big opportunity. Sends it around to 13, takes the shot, and it's defended left. That's Isaac Dunwoody that couldn't quite hold on to, Richard couldn't quite find the back net. They're over to Ronquillo. Ronquillo over to Trujillo. Trujillo to Shanks, and Shanks couldn't hold on to it. Whiffs the shot with a good scoring opportunity in front of the net, couldn't quite hold on.
As NAU will send it down on the UNM zone. A great slap pass there, Adam. Almost created a great offensive opportunity for UNM as Carnes will look to get out of the zone.
Huge scoring opportunity here for the Lobos. Let's see if they can continue this offensive attack. Ice Jacks with the puck, but defenders in his face as he's put up hard against the board. Number 26 for the Ice Jacks goes down.
And Ronquillo will send that length of the ice as UNM. McKinstry enters in the zone.
Chance Shanks with the puck up top, looking for a little assistance, sends it back. Defending a good poke check there by the Ice Jacks on Ronquillo.
As here come the Ice Jacks here on the counterattack. Here's a shot, flutters over the net. And now the puck played into the far corner now at the far boards as UNM will try to exit the zone. throwing up the ice, and here comes McKinstry for UNM.
McKinstry looking for goal number 2 as he moves along the left wing board. Sends it back up top to Ronquillo. Ronquillo with the puck over to Trujillo. Trujillo with the pass across the middle over to Shanks. Shanks can't hold on. Ronquillo's going to take the shot. It's deflected away, covered up and frozen by the goalie. As it gets a little chippy in front of the net there, Carnes getting tangled up with the defender. McKinstry urgently looking for that second goal, playing some great, if you notice in that sequence there, the biggest thing to come away with is that passing is tightening up. A lot more chemistry, just doing a lot better overall from a passing standpoint. So good job by the Lobos to see if that can result in taking a 3-1 lead as they are up 2-1 currently, 13:25 remaining in period number 2. Here we go, a bit of line change. Face-off goes to the Lobos. Pushed up against the board. Trujillo trying to add some assistance. Poke checks away, kicked by a skate. Still up against the board, Trujillo fighting for it. Carnes comes away with the puck back behind the net. He's going to look for McKinstry up top, centered it. Moves along the sideboards. Over to Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly up top to 93. 93 tries to take the shot, but gets it stolen away. That's Colrus that couldn't quite get it there. Sends it over to the left. McKinstry in the defender's face. Jack Kelly with it back behind the net. Has Zumigalo up top. Centers it. Almost a big opportunity there. Trujillo couldn't quite handle it in front of the net. It sneaks by him, and the Lobos have to clear out. Over to Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly has to wait. Cross says no offsides. Good job. Long shot there. Defended loose in front of the net. He takes another shot, and it's stolen away by the Ice Jacks, and they're able to clear.
Puck sent all the way down as Fisher will push the puck off to the side as UNM looks to rebound into their own defensive zone. Here comes number 93, gives it over to McKinstry, who enters into the Ice Jacks zone and loops it around the net.
Stolen away there by the Ice Jacks. Zumigalo right in his face, not letting up as they're fighting hard for this goal. Good defense overall by the Ice Jacks, playing a bit shorthanded.
And here comes Northern Arizona as he skates by number 19 in on Fisher, but he's able to cover the puck up.
He slid right into the goalie there, and Fisher gives him a little tap, saying, hey, watch it, buddy.
And not something you want to see, especially on a UNM power play. Number 19, even though he didn't score, did have a good scoring opportunity there.
Now let's see if the Lobos can capitalize on this power play. I didn't get that stat they just threw out there. I couldn't quite hear it.
I didn't catch it much either, but, you know, you got to think, Adam, UNM has to capitalize on this power play chance. It's been a long opportunity for him. As they win the defensive zone faceoff, look to start out of the zone. Collier unable, though, as the puck gets caught up in an NAU stick.
Well, I'm giving credit where credit's due. How about Morgan in goal for the Ice Jacks? He's playing great. He's had some great saves going in throughout this power play. As Chance Shanks looks to change that, sends it around the side to Carnes. Carnes with the puck back to Chance Shanks. Shanks over to the side. Ronquillo with it. Sends it over to Carnes. Oh, Carnes couldn't quite handle it. He had an open net in front of him if he could have gotten the shot off. And that sneaks by once again, and Coach Grant Harvey didn't like that at all. He's screaming and let him know.
It's, you know, and something, Adam, I caught Coach Harvey saying, 2 men to the puck. It seems like it's a lot of one-on-ones, but here comes Ronquillo.
Ronquillo with a big shot that's deflected away. And another shot deflected away. Morgan putting his body in front of the puck, playing great, but another one off the pad over to the side. Carnes fighting for it. Stolen away by the Ice Jacks. And that's one of, I mean, sometimes when you do something wrong, we can't repeat on air what Coach Grant Harvey is saying, but you know he was frustrated there, especially with a big opportunity missed. But here's another one as Carnes has the puck, a 2-on-1 opportunity, sends it across, couldn't quite get it to Shanks. That was a tough one because defender did get across to his face. Chance Shanks does hold it in Ice Jack territory, though, circling around the side. Centers it over to the left. Carnes with the puck. Carnes is going to send it up top to Trujillo. Down to Shanks. Shanks centers it to Carnes. Couldn't quite get it there. Back over to the right-hand side. Has to get some help from Trujillo. Trujillo back behind the net to Carnes. Carnes with the puck. Carnes is going to send it up to Trujillo. Trujillo's looking back to Carnes. Back to Trio. Can't handle it. Over to Ronquillo. The captain sizing up the opponent back on the right wing boards. Good defense. This zone defense has been great for the Ice Jacks so far. Good pass there. Almost able to center and find the back of the net, but it is deflected away. Shanks able to fight it away from a defender back behind the net once again. And we're going to have a play stoppage. And just great. I mean, I got to give them credit. Great defense there by the Ice Jacks. It was a solid offensive scheme. It was going good for the Lobos, but that zone defense in front of the net, shorthanded, just was it was going great. Not only Morgan playing great in the goal, but that defense was just solid. It was a brick wall that the Lobos couldn't quite find a way through.
And Morgan made 3 great saves in succession there, Adam, keeping this just a 1-goal deficit for NAU. as UNM still with 1 minute and 1 second left to go on this power play.
And no room for error right now as it's getting heated out there. Carnes is going to face off. I like the way that Carnes is playing. He stepped up in a big way tonight as Richard is going to take this face off. Excuse me, that's Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly with the puck, trying to fight it away as he's going to cover it up. He sends it up top to Ronquillo. Ronquillo's going to put it across to McKinstry. McKinstry fighting for possession, sends it back behind the net to Carnes. Carnes is going to try to send it to Jack Kelly. Can't quite get it there as Jack Kelly pushes up against defender, gets some help from Carnes. Carnes is still going to get it up top to Shanks. Shanks might take the long shot here and mishandles it. Sends it back over to Carnes, able to hold on to possession at least. As he's getting it poke checked away, it's going to go behind the net, and Ice Jacks aren't going to quite get there in time. Oh, good job by McKinstry keeping it in the zone so they don't have to reset. Jack Kelly fighting for possession back behind the net, gets some help from Carnes. Carnes is going to send it up top to McKinstry, back to Carnes. Carnes is going to try to center it over to Ronquillo. Ronquillo is going to go center it, but they can't quite get there. And again, good defense by Ice Jacks, able to clear.
As it's sent deep into the UNM zone, Fisher goes to play the puck and chips it out, but right to NAU player number 5 is one sent in on Fisher. He's able to block that, another try. That one missed the net. Number 5 for NAU will go into the far corner to collect the puck. McKinstry able to settle it down behind the UNM zone. Power play has expired for the Lobos, unable to capitalize. Puck now sent out of the zone into center ice. Number 23 for Northern Arizona settles it down. Throws it back in, right in on Fisher. And that one looked like it might have caught him off guard. Still able to cover the puck up.
Well, you haven't had any huge shooting opportunities for a healthy minute. And, man, it's just been an offensive feast out there for such a low score. Shot after shot after shot. We went from about 8 each. We're at 19 to 15 shots on goal, and it's just doubling up left and right here in the second period. As defense for Ice Jacks was phenomenal. Thank God you have Fisher in the goal as well for the Lobos with some big stops there.
And you know, Adam, we've been commenting all night about how NAU's taking these far shots. That might be the first one that might have surprised Fisher.
Absolutely. As the Ice Jacks try to clear out their own territory, they're going to be able to do so.
And here comes number 12 for NAU as he'll skate into the UNM zone, looks for support, throws one in on Fisher, and an easy glove save. Fisher again flashing the leather and making it look pretty easy.
You start to see a bit more chippiness, a bit more elbows, pushes, nudges, and it just continues to escalate. 8:33 remaining in period number 2. Lobos clinging to a 2-1 lead as it's been very evenly matched. A lot different. I think the momentum carried the Lobos away last night, but two very talented teams very evenly matched here tonight at Outpost.
As the defensive zone faceoff is now kicked to the corner, UNM looks to gain control, and they do. UNM charges ahead. Here comes Jack Kelly. Unable to get anything going offensively as here comes NAU on the counterattack.
Dangerous time here.
Number 12 kicks across to number 19, throws one in, and that one is blocked high and out of play.
Oh, man, Gino, it's just getting more and more heated out there. Something's got to give. The next goal is going to be huge for momentum. If it goes to the Lobos, that momentum could be insurmountable for the Ice Jacks. But if the Ice Jacks are able to knot it up again, I mean, everyone's going to be on the edge of their seat. This is quite the matchup here. Very different than what we saw last night.
Exactly, Adam. You know, we're actually starting to see these two teams, I feel, more evenly matched than they have been so far between the two games as a whole. As now the puck is sent back to the corner, chipped out of the zone into the Northern Arizona
I
zone.
will say probably the best thing we've seen tonight is that our cameraman Chase has not almost lost his head at all yet. He almost got decapitated at least 3 times last night. He's been safe so far, so good looking out, Chase.
And here comes number 19 for NAU, chips it past the Lobo defender, unable to get past him though, but he is able to battle in behind the net, sends it into the near boards. Lobos and Ice Jacks fight for it in the near corners. Here comes Marcus Trujillo.
Almost a big opportunity there if he could have pulled it back across, but a good poke check by number 24 for the Ice Jacks. Lobos have to clear as that did cross the blue line. Ice Jacks with the puck. Going to slow it down smartly and try to set up an offensive approach.
Thrown in, number 26 enters in the UNM zone, looks to dance around the defender, and will get the puck into the corner, chips it around the net. Fisher looking for it as UNM controls the puck behind the net, loses it though momentarily, as a few sticks get tangled in behind Fisher. Over to Marcus Trujillo at the far boards. We'll send one across, and here comes Coyer.
That's Carnes with the puck now, and Carnes is going to try to chase that down on the right-hand side. Pushed up hard against the boards by an Ice Jack as Trujillo tries to lend some assistance. Good steal there by NAU, and they're going to clear it out of their own territory. This seems like a different NAU team than we saw last night.
Definitely, as number 9 for Northern Arizona will try to chase the puck down just beyond his reach there, as UNM will try to exit the zone, unable to, as number 5 with a great stick play there at the blue line to keep the pressure on UNM. Battles for it on the far boards, but here comes number 95 for UNM. Chance Shanks exits the zone.
Good pass there. Couldn't quite handle it by Zumigala. Maybe he's able to come back with it. Almost finds it off the post. That post can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And another big shot there, but it's frozen. And one thing I was thinking, Gino, this is an extremely young team. After a big win last night, how much do you think that affected the way that you've seen the game change tonight? Did they think they were going to come in and just roll this NAU team, take the night off, and now they're going to have to fight back into it?
I would definitely think maybe the first half of the first period might have given them a little bit of that same feeling that they had from last night. But they're definitely have a challenge here in front of them, as NAU is definitely playing as that might be a little bit of karma as the puck flies behind us here.
We almost got tagged by a puck there. That goes out of play, and I felt that one around the back.
It's all right. It's only rubber. So
it's really hard rubber.
It is, but I feel like I'm so cold right now, though, I probably wouldn't feel it until tomorrow.
Oh, man. All right, a scoring opportunity as that's deflected off the goalie. Morgan able to poke that one away, sends over to the left. McKinstry able to come away with it, sends it back behind the net. That's going to go over on the right wing board. Zumigala trying to chase it down. Two defenders in his face, almost knocks over all of our camera gear here. Sends it back over to the side. Defender there for the Lobos able to hold it away. Deflected high over the net, over to the left. Ronquillo able to come up with it. Ronquillo up top. Sends it back to McKinstry on the left wing. Put up against the boards, kicks it away. Couldn't quite get there, and let's see if he can keep it in the zone, and he does. That's Collier with the puck. Long shot trickles through, but off the pad. That's going to go right McKinstry with the puck. Couldn't quite center. He's going to circle around the puck. Tries to center it up to Zumigala, but couldn't quite get it there. And that's going to clear number 93 with the puck. That's Cole Rust trying to chase it down.
As Cole Rust will send one across the board to his teammate, number 22 for UNM, Collier. UNM trying to cycle the puck here at center ice and get back into the NAU zone as they do now.
Oh, and almost a big scoring opportunity for Jared Ronquillo. Now he's tripped there. That's going to be a penalty on NAU and another Lobo power play. Let's see if they can come away victorious on this, or at least capitalize on it a little bit more. I believe they're going to send him for 2 minutes, and it looks like they are. Lobos are going to have some 5-on-4 hockey. What do they need to do to get it done, Chino?
I would definitely think, Adam, one of the biggest things here would be just keeping the cycle of the puck going. We saw that a little bit at the end of their first long power play of this period. They were able to cycle the puck completely, keep the pressure on NAU. Morgan just made a few great saves there, but definitely something they can improve upon.
Trio with the puck. Now that zone defense is not impenetrable. The Lobos can get it done. They're just going to have to play smart here and capitalize on those second chances, and that is exactly what they don't need. A bad pass sent all the way back to Fisher. Trujillo chases it down. Number 21 in his face. He's got help, though. He should be able to send it right up.
And he circled the puck back around as Ronquillo will send it up to Carnes. Carnes looks to enter in the zone and does.
Carnes has the puck. He's going to probably send it back behind the net here. He does. Gets around the back of the net. He's kind of sizing up an opponent. Look for some help up top. Moves it around to the left. That's Chance Shanks with it. And now here they really got to take their time. They got a lot of time on this power play. And he's going to send it. Can't quite find the back of the net as it's patted away. Can't hold on to it either. Good job clearing. Now that zone defense, that short-handed defense has just been phenomenal for the Ice Jacks.
As here comes Ronquillo in on the attack.
He's not going to take himself as he's pushed up against the boards. They need to get out there to help him. As all our gear goes flying as they hit the boards right in front of us. And the Lobos hold on to the puck. Maybe we shouldn't have all our gear sitting on the fence in front of them. And a goal! Carnes with the backhanded slapper in the back of the net. Lobos take the 3-1 lead.
As a great shot there, Adam. A beautiful backhanding goal there by Jared Carnes. UNM able to capitalize on that power play opportunity, gaining a 2-goal advantage here with 4:01 left to go in the second period.
Now, it was a good deflection. That's one thing they've been very good at capitalizing on over the years. It was a long shot from the top, perfect position there for Carnes, and he's able to just backhand it right in. Great job. Jared Carnes finds the back net. He didn't last time. That's his first time in this series.
And just, again,
now, how much, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Gene. How much momentum does that give to the Lobos at this point in the game?
I would definitely think it does give them a catalyst to carry through the rest of this second period. If nothing else, maybe get back to what they were doing last night with that defensive zone pressure, good sticks on pucks, not letting NAU establish any sort of pressure, but it looks like there is a conference between the officials and the players here at center ice.
There's no way they call that one off. That was as clean as it gets. But I think the big thing that you think of, it's got to be residing in the Ice Jacks' mind a little bit that they only put up 1 goal last night. Lobos now have 3. They're pulling away. Now we start thinking about last night a little bit more. Are we going to start seeing more of the same? I think Coach Grant Harvey can attribute the fact that maybe even if the Lobos came out sluggish and sloppy, now he's got them together. Now he's got them rolling in the right direction. And we're actually going to have number 68 called off of the ice for the Lobos. That's Tyler Levette, the big enforcer, getting sent off the ice. So I don't know if there was a punch thrown or what happened, but he has a DQ. He is out.
And an interesting turn of events here is...
And I'm wondering if it all kind of happened after. So after Carnes scored that goal, he got pushed up against the boards after scoring. And so I wonder if Levette may have come to his aid. It's hard to say. We'll have to look back at the film to find out exactly what happened there. But, man, that was unexpected, to say the least.
And not too sure if anything, Adam, happened between him and the netminder for NAU, Morgan. As he was being escorted off the ice, the two did exchange words. Probably not going to be exchanging Christmas cards anytime soon.
I can't imagine so. Let's just hope this stays clean for the rest of the night. We have 4 minutes remaining in period number 2. Lobos taking the 3-1 lead. A lot of momentum. Now, folks, where are you watching from? Get loud and proud for your Lobos in that comment section, or let us know if you're an NAU Ice Jack fan. They've got a great team. They're showing up in a big way. Regardless where you are, who you are, thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network. Make sure you subscribe. Hit us up on Instagram and Facebook. Follow us for all your Lobo news.
As it looks like Chance Shanks will be cycled out of the faceoff dot and Jared Carnes taking his place. Here with 4:01 left to go in the second period. Again, UNM now with that 2-1 lead, here 3-1 here in the second period.
Trujillo sends it back behind the net. Carnes tries to chase it down. So unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's not a game misconduct. So he's not suspended. That's great to hear. And it's getting real chippy down there.
As these players now, emotions are probably running high. I mean, we've already had 2 players be escorted off the ice, 1 for each team. So definitely no love lost between these 2 clubs, as again, they played a really tight second period here.
Well, they've kind of gone back and forth throughout the years. This is a team that has come up to Albuquerque several times. The Lobos have gone down to Northern Arizona. This is they're familiar, is the best way to put it. I don't know if it's in the best ways, the worst ways, but they know each other. They've both won, they've both lost, they've both been on each. Know that feeling from either side. So it's going to be interesting to see how the night plays off. Lobos clinging to that lead, and let's see who comes away with the next one, as that one is poked away. Morgan, number 1 for the Ice Jacks, able to poke that away.
And it looks like actually NAU will be taking a power play here as number 22, Tristan Coyer, goes to the penalty box for UNM. As NAU looks to capitalize as number 18 streaks up, but he's unable to hold on to the puck. UNM battling forward in the near boards, and they kick it out, and here comes...
Here's a huge short-handed opportunity for Jared Ronquillo. He's going to take the shot backhanded. Almost finds the back of the net. Another shot off the pad, short-handed. Big opportunity for the captain. Couldn't quite capitalize.
And Ronquillo again showing that speed off to get that great short-handed opportunity.
Now, what I like seeing here is that they're backing off. After all of that excitement of a possible short-handed opportunity, you still have 3 players dropping back, knowing they're on the shorthand of a power play.
As number 9 for NAU will skate in, shoots one, and that one just glances off the glove of Fisher. Now sent to the far corner, throws one in front, lost in the skates, now sent back to the zone, and pushed all the way out in on Morgan.
Yeah, they'll take that all day, just kill as much time as possible on this power play. There we go, 53 seconds remaining on it.
As NAU looks to enter the zone in again, they'll battle in the near boards. Puck now squirts near behind the net, now fully behind the net. NAU looks to start a cycle for the puck. Down 2 here in the second period, throws one across, but great stick by Marcus Trujillo to get it in the way of it, and it's lobbed out of the zone.
And a bit reminiscent of that Ice Jack zone defense of old. Lobos showing that they do have their own zone defense to play well shorthanded so far in this power play.
And Adam, something you touched on a little bit early in this power play. Early in the game when UNM was shorthanded, they did have a lot of players playing in the offensive zone. Right away, as soon as they got the puck into the NAU zone, 3 players dropping back to defend. So
attribute that to coaching. That's Coach Grant Harvey recognizing the errors and addressing them, and his coach or his team listening to him and making those big changes. As that one gets flipped away, it's a pad save by Fisher.
As again, the puck is lobbed out of the zone. This one in on Morgan. kind of takes a funny little bounce as he'll poke one near.
I got excited there. That almost looked like it was. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I almost let that. Yeah, I almost took a puck to the face there, guys.
This might be cool. Getting on.
I gotta
so
watch
much
my
of it.
language there. I almost let one fly. That one was headed at the face. I'm not gonna lie. I had to duck and dive. So there's no net on this side. So.
Yeah.
Now our
There's a-
photographer's taking a picture of the puck.
There's a tooth or
Okay.
something. I feel like that's just hockey indoctrination.
Oh man, I love it. Chan Shake's taking the face off in nice Jack territory. Just
He's getting
that
some
was-
good angles there.
Oh, yeah, he is. Look at him. Okay, we got to get back out to the ice to stop watching the photographer. Ice Jack's poking away.
Puck kicked out to the side into the NAU zone, or UNM zone, my bad, as the UNM successfully kills that power play. And here comes Jared Carnes with the puck as he'll lob one into the NAU zone. Going in after the puck. Carnes almost looking to lay a big hit there, but here comes Marcus Trujillo. He'll cycle the puck over to Cole Russ, but unable to collect it. Here comes number 26 for NAU. Great body, though, by Tyler. Cole Russ knocks him off, but they're going to call a penalty
How are
for
you going to
that.
call a penalty on that? That was, oh man, I'm not going to get involved.
That was unbelievable. Cole Russ just using his body to knock the NAU player off the puck.
It wasn't a cross check. It's, oh man, he hit him too hard, I guess. I don't know.
That's a killer right there for UNM, definitely. I mean,
You got to let these boys play, especially, I mean, with how tightly this game's been called. Referees got to put the whistle away sometimes, and that's one where I, in my humble opinion, would definitely say that's a bad call. Let's see if they're going to fall through with it. It looks like they probably are. I haven't seen a lot of these overturned,
and you
or overruled, that is.
just a.
Oh, no, we got everyone out on the ice. No one's headed to the box.
It looks like, yeah, a power play on number 93, Cole Russ.
No, you're right.
He's going to be in the box.
Wow. All right. Well, Lobos are going to have to adjust to that. Don't let that take momentum away. A lot of times the referee can be a big factor in how a game can swing.
As the puck is sent around behind the net and lobbed back out. And something you touched on, Adam, sometimes the players have to play better than the officials officiate. And this is one of those moments in the game.
And here come the Ice Jacks. Going to try to get some offense going.
Here comes number 9 for NAU. He'll streak down the near boards. Drops it off to number 18. Looks to cycle the puck behind the net. Throws one in front of the net, but Fisher again there. As now it is lobbed out of the zone. And Morgan will have to play the puck behind his own net.
All right. Playing a bit aggressively is McKinstry trying to steal that one away. And here comes Arkeel. Coach saying watch it. They got to be careful. Playing a bit too aggressively offensively, well, short-handed, bit them earlier. You don't want that dog to bite twice because that can be a huge momentum switch. Regardless, that is going to do it for period number 2, here at Outpost. Lobos lead at 3-1, but it continues to get chip here. Now, one thing any Lobo fan out there knows, period 3 is prime time. It gets chippy, it gets aggressive, and when everything's on the line, that's where the hockey gets the funnest. Don't go anywhere. Me and Gino are going to head up, get some hot chocolate, warm up our hands, or eat everything. See, it gets chilly down here. Might wear a helmet with the pucks flying. As for me and Gino, that's going to do it for period number 2. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is the Lobo Hockey Network. All right, folks, welcome back to Outpost Arena as we get ready to bring you Period 3 of New Mexico Lobos and the NAU Ice Jacks as we get stretched out there on the ice. Zamboni did its work, and man, Period 3 at Outpost, Gino, it's something special.
Yeah, I'm looking for a lot of offensive fireworks here in the third period, Adam, as both teams had strong offensive efforts there. UNM definitely picking it up near the end of that period. And we're going to be looking for probably more of the same here in the third period. Did get a bit chippy there towards the end of the end of that second period, though. Each team down a player.
I see Tim Douglas in the comments says, "Go Lobos" from Vegas. Now, if you're from New Mexico, you know there is Vegas can mean a lot of things. There's Las Vegas, New Mexico, and Las Vegas, Nevada. So I'm assuming that might be Vegas, New Mexico. So thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network. 20 minutes on the board. Lobos clinging to, and I do say clinging to, a 3-1 lead because this Ice Jack team is playing very different than they did last night. They're coming out with a lot more offense, started slow, picked it up in a big way, better defense, and this is going to be a huge third period. It's going to be interesting to see from both teams what coaching adjustments were made as we take you out to center ice. Team captain Jared Ronquillo is going to size up his opponent. Here comes a puck drop, and we are underway in period number 3 as Lobos poke it away and then stolen by the Ice Jacks. They're going to be headed this way this time. Number 9 goes after Collier, able to poke it away. It's going to be a bit more slick out there right after Zamboni got done as Collier is trying to kick it away. He has a defender trying to hold on to it. Let's see who comes away with it here. Pushed away again. Stolen away by the Lobos. Good job, able to clear. Or not able to clear. That was smacked down. We're going to have a play stoppage. Coach Grant Harvey let him hear it. We'll warn you, sometimes we're right by the benches here. Sometimes some words sneak in that we do not intend to sneak in. So if there's anyone at home that picks up, if the mics pick up any of that, I mean, it gets heated on this side. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, we're going to take it out to the ice as Ronquillo able to poke it away. Almost stolen away there by an Ice Jack as Lobos come with it. Ice Jack stealed away, but they're going to have to clear out of their own territory.
As they retreat into their own zone, NAU looks to start the counterattack and does. Number 6 for NAU charges up the ice.
Good pass there across as number 12 has it. Not a lot of help there as it's poked away in the middle by number 6. Can't hold on to it. That's Kyle Maya. I butcher a lot of names. I apologize.
It's all right.
As that
you try, and that's what's important.
We'll give it a shot. And we were butchering Lobo names. So
as Morgan plays the puck in behind the net, puck is sent into the zone. Another NAU player will circle around his netminder's net, and NAU looks to get out of the zone.
Lobos can't rest on their laurels. They're going to have to play very fierce here in the third.
As the puck again seems to be stalemated in the NAU zone, as now it's thrown across the length of the ice nearest to the boards.
That is Richard with the puck now, sends it over to the side. Sent back to the Lobos at center ice. He's going to slap it forward.
And that one, a shot in on Morgan and looked like taken from near center ice. As UNM looks to establish that offensive zone pressure as Carnes battles for the puck behind the net. Tries to skate out and does, looks for support, gets it across, looks like to Chance Shanks. Shanks circles the puck, gets it to the point, a shot, and that one is lobbed over the net, and just missing one, set in front, and a Lobo player unable to connect with another as here comes NAU.
That was a good shot by Barger. We haven't seen him on the ice much, but he's playing good so far as he's able to poke that one away, stolen away by the Ice Jacks right after, and it's good. It's cleared, so they'll have to reset. That one sent back behind the net. Barger's going to hunt that one down. It sneaks by him. 26 for Ice Jacks, holds on to it. Tries to get it across, but a good kick there by Carnes, able to deflect. Barger with the puck, sent hard over to Shanks. Shanks with the puck now behind his own net. 2 defenders in his face. He's going to flip it in the air and clear.
And a great pitch and catch there. Carnes able to collect the puck as he's knocked down, but here comes Marcus Trujillo charging into the zone. He'll throw one across, and that one in front of the net, just deflecting wide. Puck now battle for in the near boards. Looks like a hard body as here comes NAU into the zone.
He's going to take the shot, and that is a good deflection there by Fisher. Nothing getting by him for the last 2 periods, as that one is going to cause a play stoppage. I'm not sure if that's a cross check or what they're going to call there. No, doesn't look like they're going to be. Well, I'm not sure. We'll get some clarification here.
As an another conference of officials, and it looks like
I believe he was calling a cross-check.
Yeah, looks like Adam number 71, Jared Carnes for UNM, will be heading to the penalty box.
And he's been a big presence here tonight, so let's see who they sub in and how that will reflect. Team captain Jared Ronquillo actually laughing as he's exchanging words with the referee, so
Maybe trying to stay on his good side.
you never know, as it's going to be short-handed hockey for the Lobos. Let's see how that zone defense holds up as he slaps it away, trying to size up a shot as the Ice Jack sends it over to number 9. Number 9 with the puck, sends it across up top. NAU still with the puck, sends it back across, being patient, trying to size up a better shot than what they were able to find so far, as nothing was getting by that zone defense other than in the very first period. NAU tries to trickle it forward, and it's deflected away in the right wing boards. Number 12 can't handle it. Getting chased down. Up top, deflected, but held on past the blue line. He's going to take the shots, deflected off his stick. Good job as number 13, Leandro Richard, fights that one away and able to clear. Here comes the Ice Jacks once again as Lobos try to kill this power play. Sends over to the side. He's going to take the shot, and that's deflected off the right. That really didn't have a chance as it was going very wide and sent away. Good job by the Lobos. That zone defense is holding up very solid now that they're settling down and getting a bit more experience in it overall.
NAU tried to start the counterattack, but Ronquillo with a good, hard back-checking defensive play there as he'll lob it right back down the ice. Skitters past Morgan. Number 5 for NAU will collect the puck.
And I don't think Ronquillo ever just clears. I think he shoots from 90 feet. He's always seeking the back of the net, so that's exactly what it looked like he did there.
As here comes NAU as they will charge up the ice past center.
Jack Kelly puts him up against the boards, and easy clear there by Leandro Richard once again.
And UNM, again, Adam, those quick clears of pucks never really allowing NAU to set much up.
We have Matias Zumigala's dad and mom watching all the way in Alaska, Fairbanks, if I remember correctly from last night. So thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network. As we'll have another play stoppage.
And an offsides here on NAU.
So that face-off will be. And these, I actually really don't like these face-offs, especially when you're short-handed. It gets a little interesting because you have to get back, and this is where a lot of breakaways can happen. Zumigala sizing up an opponent there. Ronquillo out on the ice as well. You have Richard and Collier as the Lobos try to kill off what remains in this power play.
20 seconds separating UNM between even strength play.
We have John Mahaffey, I apologize to say your name wrong, says, great job, crew. We're watching in Las Vegas for NAU. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, NAU fans. Thank you, Lobo fans alike. Anybody and everybody, wherever, however you're watching. We're the Lobo Hockey Network, and we're proud to bring this broadcast to you. As that is sent back behind the net, goes over to Collier. Collier can't handle. Ice Jacks with the puck, sends it across to number 5. Number 5 takes the slap shot, and that goes off a pad over into the right wing board. Zumigala able to poke that one away, almost able to clear. Can't quite clear, and it sends it to the right wing boards. Ice Jacks with it, but pushed up against the boards by Richard. Now Collier fighting for possession, getting physical, getting chippy as an Ice Jack hits the ground, and a lot of sticks being thrown around there a little bit. Now, excuse me. That's McKinstry fighting for it. And now Collier steals it away. He should be able to clear here, and they do. Getting a lot more physical out there, Gino.
Definitely his play continues to heat up here in the third period. NAU looking to enter back into the UNM zone as they do.
Dangerous play there. As number 9 almost had a good opportunity to find the back of the net, but a good stick work hits it away. Zumigala takes a hit on the shoulder, but able to pop right back up. Collier with the puck, sends it. I always get nervous when it flies out over here. Sorry, we almost took a puck to the face earlier, and every time it flies out on this side, I have a little heart attack. We narrowly escaped one earlier. We have in the comments Kim Burling rooting for NAU, and our grandson Andrew, number 4 from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's beautiful. So thank you for tuning in to the Lobo Hockey Network.
The members of our team, Adam, have fished a lot of pucks out over here near us. So
it's been dangerous. If you were tuned in last night, our cameraman Chase literally took 3 that flew right by his head. He's leaning up over the glass up here, so good job to Chase and everybody behind the scenes getting this done. We've got folks on the computer, cameras, photography, the works.
As the puck is sent across here in the NAU zone, UNM looking to get something going here as we have a Lobo hit the ice, and a penalty will be called. And it looks like we may have...
And Lobos were able to kill that power play, so Lobos should have the power play at this point. Should be some 5-on-4, which they were able to capitalize on earlier in this match.
And it does look, with 14:07 left to go in the third period, again UNM leading tonight's contest 3-1. And it is going to be a penalty against NAU. It's going to be number 3 for NAU. That is going to be Cole Robertson.
Cole Robertson is going to be head to the box for 2 minutes. That is a Lobo power play. Let's see if they can capitalize. They were able to do so earlier in this matchup. See if they get it done again as 14:05 remains in period number 3. UNM leads it 3-1. Now, the big story has been that 26-20 shot differential. A lot more offense coming from the Ice Jacks so far in this game tonight. A lot more than we saw last night and a lot more than we saw in the first period. They've kind of come alive offensively.
As the official makes a signal here near center ice. As play will resume here in the Lobo offensive end. Chance Shanks wins the puck there. Ronquillo at the point. Sends one across over to Shanks. Throws one in front of the net. That one deflected around in front. Lobos unable to find the net as Carnes will settle the puck down behind the net. Gives over to Trujillo. Trujillo surveys, throws across to Shanks. Shanks delays. Now holds on to the puck, sends it back to the captain, Ronquillo at the blue line. Now back to Shanks. Shanks takes the shot, and that one is deflected in front. Trujillo now settles the puck down in the far boards corner. We'll give it back to Ronquillo. Fakes the shot. Now throws one across and unable to connect. Back to Ronquillo, drive from the point. And Morgan able to make the
shot
save.
By Jared Ronquillo.
And
tries for the one-timer, and he almost, did it sound like it hit the post?
It might have hit the post. Morgan definitely just able to get something on there. As Adam, it actually looks like UNM is going to have a 5-on-3 power play because 2 of the players are in the box.
That's exactly the case. If there's ever a time to capitalize, it's going to be now. And I'm interested to see how that Ice Jack zone defense holds up. They did such a phenomenal job earlier in the game with 4 men. It's going to be worlds more difficult with 3. That makes a huge difference.
As Richard fishes the puck out of the corner back to Trujillo at the blue line. Trujillo waits, throws one across over to Shanks. Shanks will give it back across to Trujillo. The 2 play pitch and catch back to Ronquillo, a drive, and that one just misses the net. Hard into the boards, though, is Carnes as he will fish the puck out and get it back to Trujillo. Trujillo gives one back across to Shanks. Shanks back to Trujillo. Trujillo gives back to Shanks. Trujillo throws one into the net.
What a
and
play.
That one goes just a bit wide. Now Shanks motors out of the corner. He'll skate across, gives one over. Across to Ronquillo. His shot just goes over the net. Puck still being played. Richard will fish the puck out of the back. Back to Trujillo at the blue line. Gives back across to the captain. Ronquillo skates in, throws one at the net. That one patted around, still loose in front of the net. Morgan able to cover.
So much better stick work and passing by the Lobos. Going back and forth. A few on target there. Great work by Morgan in net for the Ice Jacks, deflecting a lot of those away. Because that was some great offensive teamwork by the Lobos.
And, you know, Adam, one thing that really stuck out, Coach Harvey touched on it in the beginning, clean passing. Lobos able to connect as here's Ronquillo. He'll walk the blue line. Skates into the zone. Looks to throw one across to Shanks. Shanks gives back to Trujillo. Trujillo gives to Ronquillo, who's in the far boards corner. Back to Trujillo, who's at the blue line. Winds and fires, and that one's blocked on the way. And they have to go out to center ice as Ronquillo sends one across over to Marcus Trujillo. Trujillo and Ronquillo will circle each other as the UNM enters back in the zone as Richard will dump one in behind the net. As the Ice Jacks are back at full strength, UNM unable to capitalize on that 5-on-3 power play as here comes NAU.
Good job by NAU, able to kill that power play. That was a huge, huge opportunity for the Lobos to come away empty. Great job to NAU. Here come the Lobos trying to get something going as Carnes comes around to the side.
Carnes will battle for the puck there in the far corner. Circles the net, waits for support, and now finds it with Colruss. Colruss lobs one at the net. That one is patted away by Morgan in net. The puck sent now back in. Morgan sprawling forward as the puck is set in front. Battle for it in front of the net. Still loose and unable to get to it where any players for UNM. Sent back. Colruss lobs a shot, but that one just goes wide of the net. As now it's sent into the boards hard. And UNM trying to still fight for the puck as it's sent to the far boards. Now sent back out to center ice.
Good line change there by the Lobos. Well timed as they're able to pull it away, and they're going to try to advance here.
Jack Kelly will send one in. Send one across to number 28, Jacob Dunwoody, who lobs one in, and Morgan will cover the puck with 11 minutes exactly to go in the third period.
And 11 minutes in the third, that is all the time in the world. I kid you not, I mean, I've seen 2 goals scored in 20 seconds here at Outpost by both an opponent and by the Lobos. So 11 minutes, this game is far from over. Lobos fighting, holding on 3-1 here at Outpost.
As Jack Kelly takes the offensive zone faceoff, I should say, for UNM, and it's lobbed out of the zone. Colruyt goes down hard.
Hit his head hurt on the ice. Dangerous play. Here comes the Ice Jacks with a slap shot that goes just over the net. As the Lobos fortunately come away with the puck there, trying to fight it out of their own territory, and they do.
Sent one up. Here comes Jack Kelly as he's pushed into the boards by number 3, trying to enter in the zone. Dumped back into the Lobo defensive zone.
Lobos trying to fight away. Collier with the puck, and he kind of whiffs it there. Ice Jacks come away with it. Circles back around. That's number 18. Poked away, and that's number 93 that should come up with it. Colruyt once again pushed up against the boards, fighting for possession. He's got 2 defenders on him, but he's somehow able to hold on. Sends it high, and that's going to go out of play and over near the student section, actually. So we'll have a face-off in the defending zone. And a full line change heading out on the ice for the Lobos.
And
full line change for Ice Jacks as well, getting some fresh bodies.
And Adam, that was a action at both ends of the ice there in that last little transaction between the 2 teams, and also shots on goal have skyrocketed here in the third.
Well, these are 2, I mean, I don't know if the score last night was indicative of it, but these are 2 very evenly matched teams. They both are, it seems, younger. I mean, I don't honestly know for the Ice Jacks, but it seems like they're just kind of finding their chemistry. And these Lobos are definitely a young team. They're just trying to figure out who they are, find that identity that Coach Grant Harvey's helping them find. As Lobos come away with the puck, man being pushed up against the boards, though, sends it up back behind the net. Sent over to McKinstry. McKinstry can't quite handle it. Ice Jacks steal away. Sends it up. Dangerous there. If he could have gotten to that, that would have been a great shooting opportunity. Number 13 able to come away with it. That's Richard that sends it over to the left wing boards. Ice Jacks with it now. NAU keep it in the territory. Hold on to it, looking for someone in the center, but it's nothing but red. Sea of red there as the Lobos play great zone defense, able to get away. McKinstry chasing it.
And here comes Garrett McKinstry. He'll motor and tries to get a shot off, but blocked by the diving body of the NAU defender. McKinstry circles the puck in front, then tried to get it to Ronquillo, but it bounces over his stick.
Here comes number 24 with a long shot, but an easy glove save by Sam Fisher. Playing lights out, only 1 goal getting by him, and that's when they were shorthanded. So again, hats off to Sam Fisher, putting on another lights out performance.
Sam Fisher again carrying over that momentum we saw a lot last night in UNM's 6-1 win over NAU. To your point, Adam, he has been almost a stone wall this entire game.
Face-off will be in Lobo territory as they were trying to fight for possession. Big shot there, but a pad save deflected out of play by Sam Fisher. Getting chippy out there as number 4, that's Marcus Trujillo hitting the ice. Coach Grant Harvey let him hear it out. Face-off again right in front of us here. That is Chance Shanks going after it. Won by the Ice Jacks, but poked away by Trujillo.
Marcus Trujillo quick on the puck after that defensive zone win is UNM. Jared Carnes will go in after the puck. Number 3 for NAU there to meet him and slaps the puck away. Nice keeping, though, by Chance Shanks, able to keep the puck in at least momentarily. Shanks dances by a few defenders and tries to get it to Carnes. Now Trujillo fans on the shot, almost trying to get one towards the net. And now the puck is loose. Mac Barger will handle the puck and dump it in at center ice. As a few bodies collide there as NAU tries to clear the zone, and they now do. Gets it up to number 12, and here comes the Ice Jacks.
Takes a long shot, and that one was dangerous out of the glove of Sam Fisher, but goes wide. 21 with the puck, stolen away by the Lobo. Sends it up top to Barger. Here he comes.
And here comes Marcus Trujillo for UNM. He'll glide past a few defenders, takes a shot, but that one just goes wide of the net. Puck's in now as Shanks got the puck near the side of the net, unable to control it, though. Now he gains firm control, sends it back across. Oh, Colruyt just fans on a shot from the blue line. Able to get a little bit of stick on it, but not nearly enough to get it towards the net. Now the puck's sent around as NAU tries to cycle out of the defensive zone. A lob pass as they try to enter the UNM zone.
Collier with the puck, sends it up to Shanks. Shanks is going to send it across to Jack Kelly. He's got a shooting opportunity.
And here comes Jack Kelly. He'll try to get one across. Throws one across to Dunwoody, and a great save made by Morgan.
Buried in the belly of Morgan, as that was a great pass. Good heads up by the goalkeeper for NAU.
And a great pass there as Jacob Dunwoody had a great scoring opportunity, able to get the puck on net. And sometimes all you can do is just throw the puck at the net and see what happens, but Morgan able to make a great save there.
We're getting some, they're yelling at the at the official over there on the NAU bench. Get some clarification what's going on. There's a lot of yelling going on. Bear with us, folks. I think someone's getting, might be getting ejected over there. Let's see.
Looks like one of the members
The
of
coaches.
the NAU coaching staff, possibly. Not 100% sure what's going on, but he's being escorted.
Yeah, he was
off
letting the
ice.
officials hear it, and he's being escorted out of the game.
And another interesting turn of events here, Adam.
Yep. Interesting. Well, you got to know, I mean, that's going to be interesting to see how much that ignites this NAU team. They might be playing for that coach, and it's hard to say, but it's definitely no love lost between these two teams, and they're the frustration is mounting as it does typically in especially close third period games. All right. Well, and that's going to be a power play.
And NAU is down a player and now down a coach as UNM works the power play. Ronquillo will handle the puck, dump it off to Trujillo in the corner. Trujillo handles the puck as he looks to skate into the net, throws one at the net, and that one catches the netting behind the netminder, and that'll be a stoppage of play.
So a minute 49 remaining in the power play currently. We'll see if the Lobos can capitalize.
And you would think, Adam, in this late stage of the third period, another goal, making it a 3-goal advantage, would be huge.
Yeah.
As a shot by Ronquillo is just wide of the net, lost in front, unable to collect it as NAU will try to fight for the puck, but a great stick by Trujillo pokes it free, but it just squirts out of the NAU zone. Throws one across, and Richard will play the puck, gets it to Ronquillo. Ronquillo skates by a defender, now dumps one in as Carnes goes in after the puck. Carnes gives one across, Richard able to collect it, now dumps it to Trujillo in the far boards corner, gives it back to Richard in the corner. Now he'll throw one in behind the net. As now it is played, UNM gains control, looks to get it back to the point, now gets it over to Ronquillo. Ronquillo plays the puck back to Trujillo. Trujillo glides across the far side, looks to throw one in front, interrupted by an NAU stick. Now played across, back to Ronquillo at the point. Ronquillo glides across, throws one into the glove of Morgan.
And we had one of our crew members head over there and try to get some clarification. They said the coach over there was just mouthing off to the refs, and that was the end of it. The ref had enough, sent him off. So we have 1 minute remaining on the power play. Lobos leading it tonight 3-1. Get loud and proud in those comments for your Lobos. Let's see if they can close this one out and get the sweep of NAU as they take a shot that goes in. That's a Lobo goal! Lobos take the 4-1 advantage in the waning moments of the third period.
As it looked like that one possibly might have gotten deflected on the way, Ronquillo throwing the puck at the net, finding the back twine, and UNM gains a 3-goal advantage with 6:36 to go in the third.
Just like that last goal, it was that top right shelf that they hit, and that seems to be a weak point for Morgan. I mean, he's been so great in net tonight overall. I mean, with how many shots he's had to defend, that just seems to be his Achilles heel so far here tonight. A great long shot by the team captain, and Lobos stretch their lead.
And you got to think, Adam, could that be a backbreaker here for NAU as we're coming down to the later stages of this third period?
With Sam Fisher in net, I would think so, but crazier things have happened. It's definitely no love lost, and you're going to see the physicality heighten even if the score doesn't. Here comes Jack Kelly.
Jack Kelly goes into the zone as he'll try to play the puck, dumps it in behind the net. Jacob Dunwoody goes hard in for the puck. Picked up by UNM as they look to add possibly another goal here as number 12 for UNM's tangled for a few defender sticks, but gets it back to the point. Colruss lobs a shot at the net, but that one's deflected wide. Going harder in the corner for it now is Jack Kelly as he'll lob one in back behind the net, bounces off the boards. Now played at the near boards. UNM looking to find that offensive zone as a little hit is laid on, and here comes NAU into the offensive zone.
Playing with a lot of speed, but a good poke check away and nothing doing for the Ice Jacks as Lobos clear. And that's going to be icing, so the face-off will be in the defending zone for Lobos. A good defense there as those speed plays can be dangerous.
And Mac Barger with a great defensive stick play there on the NAU attacker, able to pretty much negate that offensive opportunity for NAU. So again, Adam, great stick play in the defensive zone as well.
And we got Papa Bear in the comments saying, how? Yeah, so definitely a Lobos fan out
Here
there.
comes Jacob Dunwoody on our breakaway, tries to get one over to Jack Kelly, throws one on net. Morgan able to stop that one, but the puck is still loose inside the zone. UNM hard on that puck, trying to chase that 5th goal of the game.
It looks like number 2 for the Ice Jacks just slipped there and fell. Going for the big hit was number 12. That's Dunwoody trying to lay the man out, but unable to do so. Kind of whiffs as Jack Kelly comes away with the puck and tries to move down the ice.
Here comes Jack Kelly as he'll charge into the zone, tries to dance by defender, takes the shot, and that one is stopped by Morgan. Unable to stop the puck though, but NAU able to clear the zone rather quickly.
And that's going to hit the roof, so play stoppage. And the offense that we saw mounting so heavily in the second and early in the third for the Ice Jacks has seemed to all but fizzled out, as it has been all Lobos here in the third, stretching their lead once again. In 2 games, Sam Fisher has given up 2 goals, and quite the opposite for the Lobos. So let's see if they can close this one out with all the momentum on their shoulders right now.
Definitely, Adam, as these later stages of the third period starting to look like a lot like what we saw a majority of last night.
Dangerous play here. Oh, and number 14 for the Ice Jacks completely smashed between Dunwoody and Collier. Just dropped, defending the goal, and what defense and physicality shown by the Lobos.
Here comes UNM on the counterattack. Ronquillo gives over to McKinstry, unable to get back to Ronquillo, though, as it gets lost in the skates of number 3 for NAU. UNM still hard on the puck as one's tossed in front. Unable to get to it, though, as any Lobo, as now the puck is sent back around the net. Number 64 for UNM goes in after the puck, as he'll try to dance around. Number 64, that is going to be Samalga. He'll play the puck around as they try to get something in front, and unable to do so as the puck is lobbed into the near boards.
And Zumigal has kind of shown himself to be an offensive juggernaut so far in this season. He came in strong last year, and just building upon that this year as the Ice Jacks move forward and try to get some offense going, but we're seeing more of what we saw early in the first, just slapping it in from far away, as they haven't had many opportunities at any realistic scoring attempts as Chance Shanks moves forward.
Here comes Chance Shanks as he'll charge up the far boards. Waits for support, gets one over, tries to get one to Cole Rust, unable to as the puck is lobbed out to center ice. Mac Barger there with the puck at center ice. Nice move to get around number 12 of NAU as he gets one over to Jared Carnes. Carnes will play the puck at the near boards. He'll try to glide around the net, able to do so. Battles off of 2 NAU defenders as the puck goes, still played in the far corner. Sent back out, unfortunately, into the UNM zone, but it looks like icing will be negated here, actually, as UNM plays the puck.
It's going to send that all the way down to center ice. That's going to be deflected away, and they're going to call that icing. So face-off will be in the defending zone for the Lobos. 3:16 remains in period number 3. Lobos with a commanding 4-1 lead so far, just really showing up big in the early first period and then all through the third period. It was a tightly matched second, had people holding their breaths, but I mean, they're definitely pulling away with it. We've got L&D saying, keep it up, Lobos. All right, let's see if they can as the waning minutes of the third period are dwindling away. Chance Shanks with the puck moving forward, and you got to figure they might want more.
Here comes Chance Shanks as he'll just lob the puck in. Trujillo goes hard in after the puck. Kept in, Cole Rust able to keep it at the blue line as he'll rope one in back around the netminder. Jared Carnes goes hard into the boards with number 9 for NAU as UNM trying to just maintain this offensive zone pressure. Here's Carnes in behind the net. He'll try to dance away from the defender and does. Able to gain a little room back to Barger at the blue line. His pass is interrupted though as Trujillo just tries to get one towards the net. Blocked again. Trujillo though winds and fires, and that one's just wide of the net.
Good job by Trujillo keeping that past the blue line.
As the puck continues to be played here in the near boards, as one sent across, number 23 for NAU able to gain control as he'll just push one out to center ice. Barger able to throw one back in though as number 23 is able to stop it. Lob back out, it tries to get it to number 18 near the NAU blue line as he'll throw one across to number 5 with 2:10 to go here in the third period. Cole Rust plays the puck as he'll try to get one to Trujillo, just pokes it into the NAU zone as it flies into the UNM area.
Dangerous play here as Ice Jacks have a breakaway, takes the shot, and that's just going to go wide and go out of play. Number 2 with the opportunity, that's Derek Tupper, but he couldn't quite hold on to it, flicks it over the glass. And barring a catastrophic meltdown, it looks like the Lobos are going to get the sweep of Northern Arizona. We definitely want to thank Northern Arizona for coming all the way up here to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and putting on a show. They've got a great team. They've got a heck of a goalie down there. I mean, the score may not be indicative, but he's had some amazing saves. It's a team that's definitely building on their chemistry, but they've definitely got the right pieces there. You just got to put it together.
You definitely saw in tonight's game, Adam, flashes of what this NAU team can be, especially in that tightly contested second period. Much like the Lobos are now starting to gel together and finding ways to play together, finding each other's strengths and knowing how to capitalize on that when they're all on the ice together.
Well, it's great to see with these young teams, just kind of molding, blending, and these are really, especially when you have so many freshmen, defining moments.
As now the puck is played into the NAU corner. Here's Jack Kelly as a loose stick is out there. Referee has his arm in the air, though, as a penalty will be called.
Oh, and we've got a fight out in front of the net. Oh, we've got a member of NAU just dropped him out, and there was a punch thrown. They're going in to defend him, and he'll definitely be sent off as he tackled a man who was going after him. He's more than likely going to be sent off. We'll see.
And
that's number 20. Let's see, Cameron Sherman. Might be headed to the box, but more than likely going to be sent off after that. Tackled and slammed the man to the ice. If he didn't throw a punch, he may not be sent off, but we'll see.
And he looks like he tackled number 12 for UNM, Isaac Dunwoody. As you got to think, Adam, with a 6-1 loss yesterday and not looking too good here tonight, down 4-1 with 1:18 to go. Frustrations again, boiling up for
It'll be mounting, and that's what you see a lot in third period hockey regardless. Let's just see if the Lobos can keep their heads cool. That's one big thing. They can ill afford a game misconduct, overthrown a punch, or something of that nature. So they just got to keep their heads cool, get off the ice, come away with the win here tonight, as we have a minute 18 remaining with the Lobos leading at 4-1.
And definitely something, Adam, you just touched on. Level heads do prevail, especially in the late stages of this contest. Up 3 goals, you just want to kind of keep it clean for the rest of the game and avoid any, unnecessary penalties.
Oh, and there goes Isaac Dunwoody. The crowd is letting him hear it, cheering him on as he's being sent off for the remainder of the game. Definitely won't be a game misconduct, but he got tangled up there. He'll be sent off for the night, only missing a minute 18, so worse things have happened.
And it looks like Isaac Dunwoody might be the only player in that scrum assessed a penalty, at least so far, as NAU might possibly be going on the power play here with 1:18 to go in the third.
Yeah, they're getting it worked out there. These things take time sometimes. But Isaac Dunwoody, we've seen him play throughout the years. He's really come into his own. He's become quite the enforcer out there. If you need a big hit, if you need someone to really enforce the physicality out there on the ice, you look the Dunwoody's way. Either one of the brothers have really gotten it done, but Isaac has come up in a big way.
And a little bit of correction there on the penalties. It looks like it'll be 4-on-4 hockey, as number 20 for NAU will also be sent off the ice. That is going to be Cameron Sherman, as we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey here for the remainder of the period.
All right, so it's going to be some fast-paced hockey as we have a minute 18 remaining. I'm curious if they even bother pulling Morgan from the goal at any point in time, being down 3 goals with a minute 18. We'll see. And we got Cole Russ and several Lobos dancing, enjoying what looks to be a win coming up shortly.
As well as number 12 for the Lobos, Isaac Dunwoody, again cross-checking. Isaac Dunwoody for the Lobos also gets a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for kicking.
Oh, so a game misconduct for Isaac Dunwoody. For kicking, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Matt Barger's doing a 5-minute major as well. So lots of Lobos in the box in this game. 5-minute major won't mean much with a minute 18 remaining.
As we look to get back to hockey here, as Jared Ronquillo will take this offensive zone face-off for
Still
UNM.
should be 5-on-4 hockey out there, I believe, and it is.
As the puck is sent around the zone, Chance Shanks will battle with a few NAU defenders over there, as Ronquillo will looks to send the puck across for NAU, looking to exit the zone. Thrown across as number 6 enters the zone for NAU.
Let's see if they, they're still shooting on the net. If anything, for pride at this point to make it a little bit more respectable of a score, but Jared Ronquillo will have none of that as he fights it away, taking on 3 defenders and coming away with the puck, and he takes it all the way down the ice, holding on to it. 2 defenders in his face.
As here comes the puck as it's roped around the net once again, as NAU will play the puck out as they look to break out with 30 seconds left to go here in the third period. Up to number 12 for NAU, and they enter the zone.
Oh, and a big hit there. Chance Shanks putting a man up against the boards. I'm sure you heard that on the microphones that was right in front of us. As the Lobos steal it away, that's Ronquillo, just sends it across the ice once again. 15 seconds remaining before the end of this one. As the goalie's holding on to it, let's see if they just kind of sit back on it and let these waning 10 seconds roll down. Ice Jacks with the puck, moving forward, and the celebration has started. 3 seconds remaining. Your Lobos have completed the sweep of Northern Arizona Ice Jacks. They get the win. They defend their home ice. What a show by Grant Harvey's team as they're going to celebrate together out there on the ice and in front of their home crowd. Gino, what a game.
Adam, UNM, it looked a little bit, fishy there in the second period, but able to find their footing that they had last night, able to regain that dominance both in the offensive and defensive zone effort, building off the momentum they had last night, winning 6-1, able to put together a complete effort here in the third.
And what I always love seeing, so you're going to have them shake hands here out center ice, but then your Lobos are going to head out in front of the student section. They're going to raise their sticks and they're going to thank for the support. The support means so much to this team, whether it be showing up at these games, packing the house, listening in on a broadcast, just supporting the team in any way that you can. They need it and they deserve it. They put it all out on the ice this weekend. Now don't forget, we're going to try to get down to the Los Alamos tournament. We will let you know. The internet is definitely an issue down there, so we'll keep you up to date. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook for all of your updates. Subscribe on here for all of your updates as well. After Los Alamos tournament, we will be back home for about 3 weekends in a row to see if the Lobos can continue to defend their home ice. As for me, we have Chase behind the camera running it. We had Nicole running social media and photos. We had Zach Price doing photography. We had Joe doing photography. We had Jennifer running the computer and the scoreboard. My name is Adam. I'm here with Gino. It has been a pleasure bringing you this broadcast of the Lobo Hockey Network. Until next time, folks, we are the Lobo Hockey Network. You have a wonderful week.